Welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shane.
And I'm Amanda.
And today is a little different than usual. We have no guests.
We have no guests. It's just us.
Hi,
It's
guys.
just us.
Hope you're
and
doing okay.
I want to start
just
doing
playing
this a little more
Stardew again
often.
for the
Or just
busiest time this
every
week.
now and then. It's
Don't
a little
worry
bit of
about
a
it.
checkpoint.
Yes.
A little bit of a check-in. Just us talking about whatever we want, kind of doing some reflection.
Yeah.
Talking about the responses from y'all who've been listening and watching. Talk about what we want to do in the future on this show. Talk about this show and what's been going on in our lives and
Exactly.
everything. Amanda, how have you been?
I've been so good. I've been very peaceful. I have been on a horror movie kick.
Yeah? How many horror movies have you watched recently?
Well, I'm basically almost done with the Insidious movies. I'm basically friends who have told me not to watch specific horror movies years ago, I'm watching.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel very proud of myself.
I guess it is the season.
It is the season.
The only horror movie I've watched this year is Talk to Me, which have you seen?
Of course.
So good.
So good.
What's the scariest shit you've watched recently, though?
Honestly, the Insidious series
Really?
are really scary.
I've seen the first one where it's got that face that appears behind it.
Yes.
That's one of the scariest moments in all of movies.
Yes. Well, they get scarier.
Really?
Yeah, they get really.
I thought they had I thought they weren't good.
They have horrible reviews.
But they're good. But they're scary.
I find them to be really
Bad
scary.
movies with scary parts or overall.
I think that they're great
okay.
because they follow the medium. They follow her origin story.
Yeah, they've got like 15 movies by this point. Those
Yeah,
two.
pretty
That whole universe, because you've got the Insidious stuff, right?
The Conjuring.
Is the Conjuring is part of Insidious, or is that a different thing?
Actually, I think it's a different thing.
I think Insidious is its own thing, and then Conjuring is Conjuring, Annabelle, the Nun.
Is all
That's all
the
one
same.
universe where they also are. Those main people are also in.
Yes, correct.
That's so confusing.
That's why it's confusing.
Is it the same couple?
No.
It's the same dad.
It's the same dad, Patrick Wilson. It's the same actor.
Yeah.
But it's not the same dad.
It's not the same guy. It's not the same character.
It's the same
but It's the
actor.
same actor.
So I've been feeling really good.
Yeah. So I'm freaked the out.
It feels good. It feels good for me to go past my fears, but what I realize is I have to keep a nightlight on now
Funny.
for bed. But yeah, I've been feeling good. How are you?
I am doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I had my birthday recently, and it was really great. It was really great, and I kind of I don't dread my birthday, but I just don't, I get a little stressed from it
Why?
because I hate having to organize something.
Oh, yeah.
And I realize it's always a little bit of a reflecting moment for me because I realize the negative thoughts in my head. And it's not that I think people hate me, but it's that I'm like, they're going to be people. They're going to be bored, or they're going to think I'm weird, or they don't want to actually hang out, or all these dumb thoughts. And I ended up just kind of being like, oh, well, we're going to meet up at this place after work on Friday, and a lot of people went, and it just was a really great time. And it's one thing to I felt a lot of love that night, but it's also what I think makes me feel good is when I recognize how much I care about the people in my life. Like, that's where my joy comes from.
Yes.
And I was really feeling that night, and I've been struggling with this a little bit this year. I'm really bad at kind of making the effort or reaching out to people and keeping connections going. It comes from a place of fear. It comes from a place of, well, I shouldn't reach out, or they're gonna be, or if I forget to text someone back the next day, they're gonna be so mad at me, and so I end up not, and I end up, this sounds extreme, and this isn't fully the case, but I feel like I distance myself from everyone sometimes by accident. And then that can result in me feeling a little alone. But all it takes is the reminder of, oh yeah, I can reach out to people anytime, and all it takes is that doing it and just talking to people and reminding myself that people care about me and I care about them. And then I feel great. But
Isn't it funny that birthdays bring up all of that?
oh, dude.
Why? It's like birthday's supposed to be a celebration, but always it's like a time of reflection. Like it's like, okay, what do I want to do this year?
Right.
How am I feeling this year?
Right.
Who do I want to hang out with? And it is such a
So that
social
stuff's more or less the same.
game where it's
$5.
actually just about you.
Yeah.
And I think the pressure is that people, it's like with weddings, right? People put this pressure on like, oh, it's your birthday. You must see everyone you know and love and care about on that day.
It feels like a job.
And you must entertain them.
Yeah.
But to me, it's
I think
like
I've gotten this book already.
it can be a really cool check-in to be like, oh, who is in my life right now? Who has stuck around?
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, well. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I feel like also my favorite birthdays
don't think it's
sometimes
supposed
are
to do that.
well, my favorite birthday tradition is just doing karaoke with everyone. Cuz I'm like, for me, I have to have an event that people will enjoy, that people will get something out of it
Yeah.
as well. But I also love leaving town.
Yeah, man.
I straight up love
That
just
sounds great.
going away and getting the texts. And then it's like, all right, I got the text messages. But do you remember when Facebook was really big?
Oh, that was how I knew about people's birthdays for the longest time. I'm really bad with dates, so I forget.
Same.
It's not that I forget someone's birthday. I forget what day it is. I'm not kidding. I forget the date. I know what I have to do this week. I know what I have to do tomorrow, but I'm not paying attention to the number sometimes. So I'll sometimes be like, oh, shit, it's the 30th? Oh, God. Like, and that happens all the time to me. But anyways, Facebook.
I forget birthdays too.
Facebook was a godsend for the time.
Yeah, but remember when it was your birthday and you had like 150 comments on your wall? Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Relatively,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday from people that you're like, I don't
People you'd never met.
know you. And so
Okay, Parker. Cool, man. Thanks.
it's like happy birthday, or then like or people that are your family will write like really long, serious things on your wall, and you're like, okay, thanks.
Did you have family members who would write, not understanding that it's public?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I missed your call, and I wish that we connected more. And your mom and I are, we're not in a good place, but I want to wish you happy birthday. And I'm like, okay, well, what's good is my aunts have figured out like, oh, Messenger is really cool
yeah,
because it's private.
yeah.
But like, I don't know what it is. Maybe this is every family, but I feel like my family specifically will just talk. There's no filter there.
They know it's public, and in fact, they probably are like, this better be
Your
public.
mom and I haven't been speaking, and I'm like, do you think she's gonna?
I know she's reading this right now. Listen to me, you piece of shit.
Facebook
Hit me up.
older generation is
Yeah.
just.
How have you been feeling about this podcast?
Okay, this podcast brings me so much joy.
But it was a salad,
because
girl.
I get to hang out with you and get to know you better.
Oh my god.
And it's really fun because don't do that.
I'm like,
I'm taking that
cool.
on for chance where he goes, don't do that.
Don't do that.
But it's like I've always known you as like Shane, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, you're in this video with Shane, he's hosting or whatever. Now I get to like know you on a different level. And I feel like since you and I are, producing this and like thinking about topics, we get to just like connect and be creative, which is super fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's also such a creative outlet too. Like we bring sketches, we think about what's going on in our life.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's so cool about it too is that there has been truly no one telling us what to do with this podcast. So everything you've listened to or seen on this has been purely you and I being like, what if we did that? Mm-hmm. We finally got a sign.
Oh my God.
It
How did
looks
we
great.
not address this immediately?
We ordered it forever ago, like truly well over a month ago, probably 2 months ago, and it just took a long time to get made.
Yeah, it did.
It's
huge.
I wanted to talk about just how not mundane, how just silly every step of the process of this podcast has been.
Yes.
Because we were like trying to figure out should we keep this podcast as Smoshcast? What are we doing with this? What's going on? So we kind of I hit
Oh,
up
that was
like
cute. She
Ian and Anthony and
deserved
I was
that
like, can we
salad.
set like a meeting and actually talk about this podcast?
Yes.
So we got a bunch of people together and we were talking about it. And at the time they had Flashback coming onto this channel.
Yeah.
And
Which is now on the Smosh
yeah,
channel.
so at the time it was like, oh, they're bringing Flashback over to the Smoshcast channel, so we should change Smoshcast so it's not named Smoshcast. So
To
it's
Amanda and Shane.
not confusing. So we're like, let's figure out a name. And I forget who said it, but we were throwing out just names. We're trying to figure out what sounds good. We wanted Smosh to be in the title, and someone said Smosh Mouth.
Was it Brittany?
It might have been. I forget. We can
We'll
credit it, but we said that in a meeting, and that got said, and we all just kind of laughed. We're like, that's silly. That sounds good. Smosh Mouth. It makes sense with the podcast.
Yeah.
I understand there's similarities and references there. Being honest, that wasn't the reason for it.
It wasn't.
It was just because we were like, that's funny.
We
Sounds
talk,
funny.
it's Smosh.
Yeah.
Smosh Mouth.
Yes, of course it has similarities, but that's also funny to us. And so we're like, okay, what we should do is we should kind of throw it out there and we should make it sound like it's an inside joke.
Very
I'm not kidding. This was our
experimental.
plan. And so it was in the episode and Jackie, like a pro, she threw it out there because we talked to her beforehand. We're like, yeah, we're changing the name to Smosh Mouth, but we're going to be very subtle about it. And then she said it so casually in there. And we were like, oh, pretty good. And we then kept the ball rolling.
I think Noah also said it too.
I think
when we were like deep in conspiracies, Noah was like Smosh Mouth. And we were like, oh.
Everyone's just such good actors around here.
They're so good.
And now we have this. I mean, look, you can comment down below if you have a better title idea.
True. Shamanda?
Once again, zero rules here. We did get a sign though, so
we live here now.
we have invested a little bit in this name.
We invested a lot. Oh yeah, this name is invested, but I would say what was fun about this name is we were thinking about pictures for us. And remember we were gonna do just portraits and then the big mouth filter.
Someone said that. Now we were like, okay, I guess we could have just gigantic mouths. What we ended up with though, and this was very much your idea, was going with the Sonny and Cher vibe.
Yes.
And I think it really matches.
I got you, babe.
Yeah.
I think because I don't know why we were like very into 60s or 70s. It just feels like this podcast we're in our living room and we're hanging out and like, come on in, let's chat.
Just
no
chill.
judgment, and then go.
I think you and I have a bit of I think we have like vintage vibes to us too. I'm
Retro.
by the day, I look like the old school brawny man nowadays.
Not the
Oh my
brawny
God.
man.
I really do.
Ew.
I look like the old school brawny man. Here, check it out.
Yeah, can we pull up a clip of the old school Brawny Man?
Luke, throw it up right next to me.
Oh, God.
The old school one, the blonde guy. I know they have the newer guy.
It's so, yeah, you are so him. You're a paper towel man.
I'm paper towel man. What
So
can
wait,
I say?
then what am I? Am I still
Cher.
a Crusader from
You're-
remember my funeral?
That roast. I'm so proud of that roast that you have the haircut of a 13th century crusader, I think I said.
Oh my God.
Pretty proud of it.
I look back and my bangs have grown
Just
out.
kidding. No, you don't look like that. You look like the berries and cream guy.
That's a very look at that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, pull it up. Okay, what should I pose?
I'll show you the berries and cream
Yeah,
guy.
and then I'll pose as it so we can pull it up next to me.
Okay.
Oh God, this is
Hold on. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this.
Horrific.
I've got it right here. Got it.
Okay.
And you thought Cat in the Hat was bad.
First of all,
Amanda, how are you doing?
let me see the face.
Have you never seen that commercial?
No,
You've never seen Berries and Cream?
no, but should we play it?
We are going to watch Berries and Cream after this. It is
It kind of looks
the
like Bill
best.
Hader.
It's a little Bill Hader vibes.
So when I
Doug,
look
you
at
can have
the
a treat.
videos of my haircut, I'm like, oh my God, like what was I thinking?
the thing.
Honestly, I'm happy, but
You pull off the haircut, but a lot of silly people out in the world have your haircut. That's okay. That makes it more impressive that you pull it off.
well, I think nostalgically, the berries and cream guy is so
Look, dude, it's the best. It is arguably the best commercial of all time.
okay. I'm gonna have to watch it.
I don't know how you missed this. It was played in movie theaters.
Maybe I did.
It's the one where it's.
Also, why is he so colonial?
No, we don't need to watch it. I'm just gonna explain to you Berries and Cream because it's ingrained in my millennial mind.
Explain.
two guys are eating Skittles, and it's the berries and cream flavor Skittles that they had, and they're like, oh yeah, it tastes like berries. And all of a sudden this guy appears and he's like, berries? Did you say berries? And they're like, yeah, and it tastes like berries. He's like, and what else? And they're like, cream. And then he goes into this song and dance where he's like, berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. What? And then he does like a jump high kick and nearly kicks one of them in the face. And that's it. It's stellar. It's a stellar
Wait,
commercial.
It's me.
It's truly
the amount of times I kick
Yeah.
and it hits something.
I hope I don't get copyright struck for that song. I don't think I will. If we do, that would be truly so funny.
I don't care.
Then we don't
care.
care.
The thing is, our parents are gone. We are left alone in this house. Nobody cares what we do.
Nobody
Shane.
cares.
Holy
Anyways,
shit.
Anyways,
going back, this podcast has been great. You know something? So we've done so many different things, and we're still testing out different stuff,
Yep.
and I'm
Yep.
really enjoying that. We've written sketches,
Yep.
we've read our notes app, we've talked about things in the past. We've done all sorts of stuff. I want to keep doing new things, but something that I feel like has been an underlying theme, and I've seen a lot of comments about it, is that it's been borderline a motivational podcast for people
totally.
in a much more humble manner. Right? Like
Yeah.
we're not a motivational podcast. We're not here being like,
Get up.
You need to wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, and start thinking about your business at
No.
6 a.m. No, we're talking about just general motivation, and we're talking about it from a personal place.
We're like, we are like, that's what I feel like Sonny and Cher, without us even knowing we were that, is I got you, babe, is kind of like, I got you, whatever's
Yeah.
going on, I believe in you. That's
Yeah.
what it feels like it naturally came to, which,
Yeah.
but I feel like we do it in such like a funny, in a real honest but funny manner, because I feel like you and I look at life very similar and like, oh man, like even the dark shit, we're just like, that's funny. Like, you know?
Yeah. You know what I also think it is in my mind? A lot of motivation is about the outcome. It's like motivation for here's how you achieve this thing. Here's how you get this thing you want.
Yeah.
And I think we talk a little bit more about motivation as a means of here's how you motivate yourself to do what
Inspiration.
you
the
love.
puppy's on the bed.
Here's
Totally.
here that thing you want
I don't
to
think
do.
it's supposed to be like
here-
that.
like do it. And I think that's for us because the writing stuff, it's not about, well, we're trying to become successful writers. It's, I enjoy writing, so why don't I do it?
I know, it's
how do I
like-
push myself to do that?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people can relate in that we all have things we just want to do that we know will bring us joy, but we are afraid to take that plunge.
Exactly.
But so how do you motivate yourself to take that plunge and then enjoy life?
Yeah, I agree with that completely. I feel like I have people message me on Instagram being like, you know, I loved the podcast episode about inspiration or reading your notes app, because it's like, I feel like it's, as a person, it's so hard to motivate yourself. Like, I can't stand that's like, well, I booked a small little Airbnb in the hills of Ireland, and I'm going to write a script. It's like, okay, well, good. I'm glad
great.
if you can do that. But I can't. And I think the first step of motivation is just like getting myself there.
Yeah.
Whether it's like getting myself in the seat and writing a page, you have to celebrate that. And I feel like on this podcast, we start that. We like ignite it, right? We're like, we give
Yeah.
ourselves tasks to do it.
I definitely
do it.
I've been using this podcast selfishly as a means of motivating myself.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm like, well, I have to talk about the thing. I have to do the thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, we disguised that with Angela and with Olivia as, hey, we're going to get you to write something. But truly, deep down,
It's for
I
us.
knew it was for me. And it was so much fun. And I want to find more ways of doing that. speaking of motivation and goals, something that I know fans are very curious about, and I wanted to save it for here. At the beginning of, so let me give some backstory on this. For the past 4 years, every New Year's, I post something about how I'm going to do the splits that year. That's always my goal.
Wow.
Every year, I'm going to do the splits. And it has been a lifelong goal of mine because I've just been like, it must feel cool. It's funny. It's such a cool thing to be able to do the splits. So every year for the past 4 years, I've been like, I'm going to do it. And it's a little bit of a joke, but there was always a grain of truth to it of, I do genuinely want to do this. All I need to do is stretch every day, and I could make a lot of progress towards it. So this year, I was so legitimately determined, and I posted all sorts of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I posted on TikTok. It's like my last post on TikTok.
I just see you as this with your
Yeah,
legs like
I was
kind
so
of there.
dead serious about it, and I'm being honest here. I have been stretching consistently all year. So I'm going to answer the question, can I do the splits? And the answer is no.
No.
No, but I want to tell you guys about the journey to where I'm at now. I started this year off, I stretched every day. And I was doing like a splits, like beginners,
Stretch?
like getting into the splits. If you do this 90-day program, you'll do the splits at the end of it. So I started it.
Stop.
And I was doing that every day. I did that for months. I want to say it was up until May. I stretched every day, very consistently, like
Good.
every single day. And I made progress, but I didn't make the progress that I think in my head I thought, which is which is in my mind looking back, it's a downside. Deadlines are great to just motivate yourself, but deadlines can be very detrimental.
Yes, because then it's like, I didn't do it, I'm a failure.
And then you're done. And that's what kind of happened to me is I got into June and I had been doing it every day, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. And I think it was that, plus it was, I think summer gets really busy for us and Anthony coming back, and I think I truly lost focus. And then what happened was I had 1 week where I stopped consistently doing it. I went from doing it every single day. Every single day, and then I just kind of dropped off entirely because as soon as I fell off a couple days, I just fell off.
And then you didn't see progress,
Lee,
and you're like,
I hope you're having a good day.
Progress
Oh,
'cause I didn't
Penny,
stretch
no,
for
don't
like
push him. Don't
I
push
didn't
him.
stretch consistently for like a
Don't
month
push
or
his
two.
ass.
And then it kind of reverted. I wouldn't say it reverted all the way back, but I then was like, oh shit.
I was having a
Because
nice, relaxing
simultaneously,
evening,
because
though.
I'm a psycho, I've also been
Penny, don't look cute and then
working out
shove his
harder
ass.
than ever.
oh,
So I'm
hard to do
trying to gain muscle weight as well, and I have gained like
There
10
you
pounds
go.
this year. And
Nice.
so I'm doing that as well. But of course,
Could've
it's
done myself,
super
and I certainly move around my
counter
own.
to being
How
flexible
big do you think
because
I am?
I'm doing squats and
Damn,
deadlifts.
what'd you do,
Of
girl?
course, it's gonna make it hard to
there's no way you're
build
going to be able.
flexibility.
Are you trying to split
So
the wide way?
So both.
Or-
I was doing both, but side splits
Gotta
are
assume
taking
George wanted
forever
help.
for me.
That's because
They're
you're
so
building
right.
hard.
so much muscle.
Sorry, Mr.
Side
Moonlight.
splits
It
are
was
so
rude
tough.
what I
What's also
did.
tough for me is getting. I also think
Of
people
course it's
underestimate
rude, girl.
how unflexible I was at the start of this year.
I'm sorry, miss.
So,
I shouldn't have gotten so angry.
I know.
That's right, George.
I and I think it's
Apologize.
genetic too, because I've had family members talk
was very
about this.
kind to help you
We're
out.
built like a friggin' rock. Like we
Understand.
don't move. Our body does not move. And so at the beginning of this
You
year,
did good,
I could
Penny.
hardly do anything, and I have made a lot of progress. It just doesn't look like what a
learning.
normal person's progress would probably look like. But I want to say, in regards to motivation and stuff,
Different
is
part of
I
life.
set on this goal to do the splits by summer, and I didn't achieve that. But
When we
I
come to terms
am
with
more
mortality, the
flexible
more
than I've
time
ever
we can spend
been.
really living here
And
than doing now.
it's not like I'm super flexible, but it's
Damn,
that
Penny,
I
don't
feel
be
better
freaks.
than ever.
See?
I feel so good. My legs.
It was
I
interesting
used
talking
to.
with you.
I didn't stretch
Girl,
for
we stopped you from
Oh,
being
most of my
terrible
life.
to
God,
the
no.
old
And
people.
there were days.
100% wise
people who
Tater. I
work
hope you're
here,
having a
who
good old
worked here
day.
back in like 2015,
That's exactly what's
2018
happening.
talked about
These
it.
are old podcasts, but
They
yes.
would tell me occasionally like they could tell. When
It's
I've
really
been
hard
working
to
out a lot,
like
'cause
talk during
I had a
Stardew
hard
because
I
Walking.
sometimes like truly was
I
just
just
not
get
in
too
pain,
into
but my
the
legs were
zone,
just
even
so
when I'm just
tight
relaxing.
Yeah.
that it was tough. And so now I have so much more mobility
And that reminds me, I
and I
gotta go
feel
to
awesome.
Robin's.
And I will
I can't.
say here on this podcast, I'm not giving up. I'm still very determined to try to get as far as I can this year. Kimmy actually was the one who got me for my birthday. She got me this awesome like stretcher thing that helps like you can how like
What's funny
Is
though
it like
is
a
that there were a
resistant band?
few podcasts that I
it's kind
enjoy,
of
like
complicated, but it helps you do
seeing
the
where it actually
splits.
has a
It's this
visual
cool like
compared to
it's this
others.
cool
It's just like,
device. It's a
all
very
right,
simple device, but
shop.
it helps like kind of hold
Recipe.
you're in a
Yep.
sitting position. And also what happened,
Oh,
if
I need a bunch of
this is an
these.
excuse, but also something that happened was I did
20.
semi-injure my knee in trying to do the splits because I
Ow.
was doing from the standing position middle splits.
No.
I was trying, and I know I know
No.
so many comments would be like, Shane, why were you doing that? It's because I'm lazy, and that was the
No.
easiest way to go about it. And yeah, I'm putting too much weight on my knees, and it's just a bad place. So then someone was like, oh, you should do it up against a wall.
Of course.
So I started doing that, and that did feel better, but it was still like inconvenient. I don't really have space for that where I live, and so this is perfect. And I've now been doing this every day, and I'm gonna hopefully. But I will also say, my goals are a little different now because now I realize
Hi,
that
Haley.
the benefit ultimately of stretching is just feeling better, and I don't need to do the splits
No, it's totally
to
not
have
silly,
that benefit.
Haley.
Keep that.
But I want to do the splits. I really am going to keep on trying. I think it's hard for me to give a timetable because clearly my body,
Don't.
everybody's body works differently. But I will
Do the
I will
splits.
give more updates on this show. Not going to give it other places. It's just going to be here. That's special to here because that's my journey.
Can I ask you, are you from someone who can almost do a split? And I am very tall, and when I was 16, I couldn't even touch my toes.
Wow.
But I've been doing yoga since I was 16.
Oh, see, my hamstring flexibility is great now.
Can I ask you, are you doing deep hip stretches?
So yeah, I sit in like or I do the standing like the squat position. I do that a lot. Like I'll watch TV while I'm like, where I like
Couch
you're
soup.
in a standing position, then you just squat down and like you have your elbows to your knees, the inside of your knees.
Okay.
And I'm just there, and I'll just sometimes watch TV from that position. It's hard. I tend to fall backwards.
See, but
I
you're
kind of have to
building you're building muscle. You're not fully doing a
It's
deep.
I feel the stretch. I feel the
I'm
stretch.
gonna show you some hip
Okay.
stretches that are gonna open.
There's
that
also
shit
what's the
up.
one?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend all my money on this.
Frog.
While you're doing
Frog
podcasts, a
pose.
good night
I
relaxing.
do,
Oh,
I do some of
100%.
that. I'm stretching.
Okay.
I'm stretching.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
I've made progress.
Good.
I feel
believe you.
good.
Good.
You can almost do the splits.
Yeah.
Which one?
Uh,
Side splits
side split almost.
and front
My
splits.
favorite thing to do is go up against the wall.
450 pockets
put
of
your
trout
butt up
soup.
against
Oh,
the
Jesus
wall and
Christ,
then-
Alex.
Right? Like have your
Right.
legs out and you have to hold it there for 2 minutes.
Oh, I've been doing that.
So you hold it there for
Oh,
2
hi,
minutes, but
bruh.
I can almost do the
Kills me.
forward split. So
It's
I
row,
I
right?
did
Yeah.
I did a show last
Yeah,
night.
dumb bitch.
And I pitched this massage therapist who kept
Doing a
slipping
great
on
weather.
oil on this guy's back. So dumb. So dumb. But I literally
Oh,
was
that
just supposed to like
football.
slick off the oil because she
Go
basically
long.
falls asleep because the music's so relaxing. I slick off the oil and I'm supposed to just
Bitch.
slip. But
Why'd you
last
throw at me
night,
like that?
there was so much water
Nice try,
and oil
bitch. I'm gonna
that
stab
I
you
on stage
with
was
my
doing
pitchfork.
splits without realizing it.
God.
And all I was thinking
Grid ball
was,
player.
whoa, I can almost do a split.
That's so insane. How often are you doing that stretch?
So
the
I
Zuzu
do my
City
workouts
tunnelers.
are I do a lot of Muay Thai,
Right.
which is straight
believe in
up
you, I guess.
hip opening.
Okay.
So Muay Thai it's
remember
not
that.
boxing. It's literally
It's
Get away
layers.
from me.
turn and well, you are doing a bunch of punches,
Right.
but it's a lot of hip opening. So
Cool.
I do
Sorry, Alex, I'm
so
gay.
many hip openers.
It's badass.
And then I do yoga.
I'm gay.
And my
I'm going for
main- and then I'll
Haley.
do Pilates.
Or literally
and
any
my
woman
main
in this
stretches
valley.
will literally be like a psoas stretch, pigeon,
Okay. Pigeon's great.
frog, and then I'll do butterfly and
Okay.
lean over.
Pretty cool.
And you have to stay in them for at least a minute
Yeah,
or two.
George,
It's
you know who
the
I
amount
work
of
here.
time you stay in them that really helps.
God damn
Okay.
it, man.
And the only thing is,
Gotta throw
you
fridge
have
on
to
top
be
of
very
him.
relaxed. Otherwise, it won't relax and open.
Okay.
You have to open it up, babe.
All right. Well, look, I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna
Keep working on
try.
it.
Isn't it
I'm gonna
Ellie's
try.
birthday?
In December, we can do like
Nope.
we can actually look at the progress.
I'll do it
Because
with
right
you.
now, if I did
Ugh,
it, it would
Demetrius. Nah, he's
it's
good.
more than I think than before, but
I don't
it's
know if I
not the
have anything
splits.
to give him.
So it's just not. And I'm owning up to it.
I'll do it
But
with you.
I did try.
You did a great...
I am trying.
Yeah, see, that's
I'm
all
still
that matters.
going. And most years, all these past years, I just stopped entirely. But I've been very consistent, and I'm going to keep on going. I'm feeling good. There's a lot of stretches that, like, dude, I can pretty much touch my palms to the floor with a like.
See, I feel like
Really
that's
down
all
stretch.
that matters is like you
I've
just
gotten
do
more
it and get better.
I got flexible in other ways, more so than the splits, and it's pissed me off. That I'm
Like
like, oh,
where?
I just mean literally like from a standing position, leaning down to the floor.
Oh yeah, it takes years.
I know. I was greedy.
You greedy little.
But I'm gonna use,
monkey.
anyways. I'm gonna use this podcast to motivate myself, and I hope people listening and watching like comment. Comment the things that you're. And this
Working on.
isn't like motivation. Like I want to make $1 million. I think it's more motivation.
No.
Like I want to get into pottery. It's like that's the type of stuff I want to motivate
Uh-huh.
people to do the things they love, and just do it for the enjoyment of it. That's the type of motivation I think I want to try to push here.
I love that, and then we can do another check-in episode and kind of read people's comments.
Yeah, I would love. So
Let's see.
we talked about it for this episode. We realized it kind of before we started recording, but
Yeah.
I think in a few episodes from now, when we do this again, I think we will have compiled a bunch of our favorite comments. I'm almost in my head. I'm like, I'll give out certain types of awards, like best,
Ooh.
most inspiring comment,
Yeah.
most funniest comment,
Yeah, we're gonna read them.
dumbest comment.
Dumbest comment. Oh, like possible pitches. I would love
Ooh.
character pitches personally for moi.
Yeah,
And
throw out
maybe
some
I could do
pitches.
them. We could do them on TNTL.
Yeah, and pitches for future episodes. Which also, I wanted to kind of talk about that.
Yeah.
We literally just are coming up with them on the fly a lot. I mean, we do brainstorm a little bit.
And sometimes we think about the guest and be like, oh,
Yeah.
like for Call Me Chris, we were like, okay,
Characters. And or talk about our For You pages.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
future episode pitches, that would be good.
Hmm. I had one. Oh, I just wrote down starting beefs. Because I feel like a lot of podcasts
Oh, I love it.
have beefs with people. So maybe we could, for one episode, we could just try to
Let's
start
see.
beefs
1, 2,
with others.
You know when you have a hair
Five,
just like
6,
everywhere and you're like, there's a
7,
hair
9,
on my back. Where the is it?
What?
Anyways.
17. Okay.
Where
If you, Shane,
where is it?
if you had long hair, you should grow out your hair. But if you had long
7,
hair,
8,
you would
9.
understand. You'd be like, you'd be walking, then you'd be like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is the hair?
My hair at one point
It's in my asshole.
And then
My hair at one point was almost as long as yours.
What? Shut
When
up.
I was a teenager.
5,
That's
6,
so cool.
It was pretty long for a bit.
8,
It sucked though.
9,
It didn't
10,
look good.
11,
No matter what I did, it would part fully down the middle,
12, I'll
and
say
I looked
11.
like Prince Charming, and it would like flip up at the end.
4,
It was
5,
insane.
Like Lord Farquaad?
It was not Lord Farquaad. It was more like the Prince
1,
Charming
2,
type of hair.
But if
1,
you cut it
2,
like this,
3,
hear me
4,
out.
5.
Backstreet Boys. Don't know why I'm listening to Backstreet Boys right now, but if you cut it like this, like Nick Carter,
Okay,
okay?
you're saying I should get the Nick Carter haircut?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I would get made fun of.
What? By who?
Everyone. I can already
Good.
tell Brennan over there is just like, oh, that would be awesome.
my
He'd
God,
make fun of me every
good.
day.
No, it would look so. It would
No.
look so great. Hey, the
No.
'90s are coming back. NSYNC is getting back together.
Are they officially getting back together?
Yes.
Holy shit.
They called me, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to announce it on Smosh Mouth." And I was like, "Guys,
I saw it. Well, no, I saw a TikTok with all of them last night.
yeah,
Okay, so this is real.
this is real.
Holy shit.
This is real news." So,
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
pretty
pitching-
Or
good
sorry,
for
sorry. No,
bed,
I saw.
so
You're saying
I'll
Backstreet
figure it
Boys.
out.
No, I'm saying NSYNC.
Okay,
Maybe-
insane.
Didn't I say NSYNC?
Okay, yeah, I got confused because Backstreet Boys have been together.
Yeah, they've been together.
They're doing the
Yeah,
Vegas
we're
thing.
fine.
F them.
Yeah,
In sync though, pretty sick.
yeah.
Um.
NSYNC. Anyways,
Anyway, so this podcast pretty awesome.
yes.
Pretty cool. Has it changed how you listen to other podcasts?
Oh yeah, I feel like now I'm listening to podcasts with like, ooh, I like what they're doing there, and ooh, I don't like what they're doing there. Because okay, Oprah. I love her.
Okay,
love her.
Oprah.
I love her. And
Our first beef with Oprah.
Yeah, beef. Good.
Yeah.
Oprah, if you are listening, and if we do a beef episode, I just want to do a little beef with other podcast hosts. But Oprah, I listen to her podcast all the time. But she interrupts her.
I know
guests
why I like the sign screaming
all
at
the
me.
time.
Really?
Oh, all the time. They'll be like in the middle of like something
Wait,
so
where the fuck are those?
beautiful.
God damn it,
It'll be
I
like
put the
Deepak,
fridges
and
away.
she's like, so Deepak. Anyway, so she just
Wait, it's not even like talking about what they're talking about.
Well, she'll interrupt with, "Oh, and I was going for a walk, and I thought I need to be present right now." And so I got really, really present, and I was like, "Oh, this is me being present." And I wasn't even upset about the thing. And I'm like, "Oprah, girl, let's just go back to Deepak." I don't know what it is. She just interrupts all the time.
That's so funny.
I love her,
Yeah.
but she interrupts her. So when I listen to other podcasts, I'm thinking, "Oh, I don't want to do that."
Oh, dude, Oprah in hindsight is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's something that's been stuck in my head.
Let
me say this really quick, and then we can move on to other podcasts. But I remember. Do you remember when the big?
Well, that's annoying.
This is like 15 years ago when The Secret was big,
Yes,
bro. And Oprah was at the head of the
Yes.
charge of The Secret, where it's anything you think of, you will get. Which is an insane thing to think about nowadays. Like it fit, dude, for 2006, that fit so well.
Oh, people were like, "Have
People were
you
like,
read
yeah.
The Secret?"
And it works. If you think about something, you'll get it.
And
it's
I'm like, "What is The Secret?" And
the
they can't
demo
tell
the
you.
demo that loved it though was like very clearly like, yeah, because you got everything. She had this one thing she talked about that I cannot get out of my head, and I look back and I'm like, this is so
should take
funny.
my horse,
where she was
actually.
like, yeah, and they were talking, someone was saying something like, yeah, and there's a certain level of like energy, and if the more powerful it is, the more like it'll be brought back. And Oprah was like, yeah, it had me thinking about the other day. I was thinking about bubbles, and I just was thinking about bubbles a whole bunch. And then I went to my office after we were done filming, and on my desk was a little bubble maker, a Tiffany and Company
Yes.
bubble maker. And she's like, and it's I don't know how it got there, whatever. I'm like, Oprah, you probably said, "Oh, I love bubbles," and one of your assistants was like, "Quickly, we need bubbles. We need to get her bubbles." And
need to make
they
sure.
fucking went to Tiffany's and they fucking melted that shit and made it in the couple hours. No, Oprah, you didn't manifest that. You're a billionaire and you have all the power in the world.
This is why I love Oprah, because she's like, "I was traveling the Alps. I was in the Swiss Alps, and I thought, how do I stay present? How do I stay present?" And I ordered caviar and this delicious wine, and I was in my garb. And how do I stay present? And I thought, I stay present by going down the slopes in the Swiss Alps, and there were bears. And it's just like, Oprah, you have a yacht with a helicopter on it. I don't know, but you have the secret. That's why I love Oprah, because she consistently interrupts with her, Tiffany Co. And then there was this gorgeous gold-plated Tiffany Co. bubble maker.
She had her demo by the fucking balls. Like
I don't want you,
she
Starfish.
knew
Get out of
exactly
here.
what to say all the time. Just lean the in to
Oh.
whatever whimsical story is on.
And it's always about traveling the world.
Always.
When I was in France, I'm like, Oprah.
God, 2006 to 2012, I think was when that whole like, bro, so bad of just people need to get out of their life and they need to travel the world. They need to just get out there and go. The reality that we're in nowadays, the way that dialogue has changed so
Oh my God.
much.
People don't do that.
Where people are like, yeah, I can't afford that. Like,
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was all the people who couldn't afford it just didn't have the ability to talk about it because we didn't have social media yet. So the only people you heard shit from were the super, super rich people. Who were just
Super
like,
rich.
people just need to quit their job and they need to go to meet
Take the leap.
Take the leap.
And go to the Maldives.
I mean, they have a point. It's so
Maldives.
fucking true and funny.
Take the leap.
Like,
and
oh,
go
you
to
should go on a
India.
vacation
You
or
know what?
travel
The
the
money will
world
happen.
for like a month or
The
so.
money
It's like,
will
bro,
happen.
If you manifest
I'm poor.
money, it will come
It will
in a
appear.
Tiffany box and gold.
Bro, that's what it was. It was insane.
And now podcasts are about home. It's like,
Yeah.
you can do everything in your home. You can do everything in your home, and it's all in you. And it's like, okay, this is clearly.
So you listen to Oprah. Who else do you listen to?
Brene Brown.
Who's Brene Brown?
Brene Brown, Atlas of the Heart.
I don't know this.
Oh, you don't? She's kind of a bit southern. No, that's not her accent at all. No. Where's she from?
I need some goddamn
Houston.
eels.
She's from Texas.
I'm from Houston.
She's a Texas girl, but she's blonde. She did a TED talk about vulnerability,
Cool.
and it was so good years ago. And all the comments were body shaming her,
Oh.
which was awful. So you know what? She came out with like another book about Dare to Lead, and she's amazing, and she has amazing people on her podcast.
I guess I'll hold on to the super
And-
cucumber for
But
next year.
she also likes to interrupt people. What is it about me and interrupting? But hers are more less about India and traveling. Hers are more like, what can you do now? Hers are more relational, like relationships. Atlas of the Heart is a new book about how words
fishing.
matter, how they hold meaning,
was your
like
bath.
saying you're overwhelmed versus stressed. And she also has an HBO show about Atlas of the Heart.
Okay.
I love her because hers is very literary. Like hers is very like what you say,
fishing.
words, relationship.
And she likes to interrupt people with words.
She likes to interrupt people with words.
I have no idea what you
all the
said,
time.
but okay.
And I'm like, Brene, let them talk.
Let him talk, Renee.
Let him talk, but I just like the way she's like, oh, my husband. That's not her accent. I need to stop. But she does have a bit of, a southern drawl.
Okay.
Should probably
But
get some bait.
I love her.
Let's be real.
She's
Okay.
amazing.
So Oprah, Brene Brown.
Oprah, Brene Brown.
I think we're getting a little bit of a trend.
Esther Perel.
Esther Perel, and you recommended it, and I listened to it, and it is pretty great. As someone who loves psychology, it's fucking awesome.
Exactly. I think that's what it's always about for me.
Yeah, for those, it's Where Should We Begin with Esther Perel, where she has, they're anonymous, like
They're anonymous.
but she has a couple on every episode to do a single
She's a relationship
single session of couples therapy.
There we go.
Sex therapist, technically.
Okay,
And
super
it's
cucumber.
intense.
I'm
Some
going
of it's
home.
intense, some of it's not. But some of these couples are really in shambles.
Hi, Willie.
And to hear them just blaming each other for a whole
She's like,
hour.
What
Hi,
you, need,
Elliot.
what you need is you need to talk to each other. You need to listen to each other.
Elliot, please.
What you need to do is
Elliot,
listen.
please.
You're not having enough sex. You need to touch. And she'll I just love the way she talks. She's amazingly insightful, and she cuts through all the bullshit.
Oh my god, it's so great when you have an episode of that show where someone's like,
Yeah.
and she's not showing me any appreciation. Now, when you say that, I want you to hear the way that you're saying that.
Sounds true.
No, so say it in your own words.
Yes.
Like what you need from her is you saying, "Hey, I need your respect. I need your communication. I need your
Yes.
company." He's like, Michelle, I need your company. Say it in your own words.
Yes, exactly.
It's so
and then
fun.
it's like, and it's just so. So there's a game too
There's a
called
you
Where
told
Should
me.
We Begin?
You told me.
And I got it as a wedding gift.
Oh shit! And then they got divorced. They got
Then we
divorced
got
within the
divorced
week.
immediately. No, we took it on our mini moon, me and H, on our wedding gift, and we were reading them, and they're very vulnerable questions, but they're all like touch and like sex based. And we were reading it by a pool, and I'm not kidding. This old man vet, he had a fucking like World War II cap.
yeah.
He was in a hot tub. He inched closer the whole day as we were reading these cards.
He was like, "You mind if I pull one of those cards right there?"
He was like in the hot tub, like kind of looking at us, and we were like, "So, name your first crazy sex experience." And I swear to
He's
God,
like, "It's probably back in the war."
by the time
Sorry to butt in, but yeah,
it was the war, 1942.
Battle of the Bulge, if you know what I mean.
So good. So good. Honestly, maybe we should bring these cards on
Oh,
the
God.
podcast. But H and I were reading them, and I swear to God, by the time we were done, he was out of the hot tub. He had found a chair, and he was sitting directly behind us, just like
Just so into
mouth
it.
agape.
He was stoked for your guys' marriage.
So Esther Perel.
See, okay.
Those are my main podcasts.
Okay, so
Plus Dateline.
I love
obviously.
the vibe that we get from yours because the podcast that I listen to.
Oh God.
And I go in and out of phases. I go through a music phase where I'm just listening to music. I go through phases where I'm listening to podcasts nonstop.
Yeah.
I mostly listen to podcasts when I'm working out. It's just generally.
You don't listen to music when you work out.
I do listen to music.
Okay,
when I work
but
out. sometimes I'm just like, there's no good music. Do you ever have that happen where you're just like, there's none? I ran out.
Yeah.
I fucking ran out of music.
I'm re-listening to
everything
Backstreet
sucks.
Boys right now. Okay, this is where I'm at.
Yeah, and Spotify's like, here's a playlist. I'm like, this sucks. You suck. You do not know me. It's like you listened to a soundtrack of a movie 5 years ago. Here's all of it.
Garden
Right.
State soundtrack.
I'm
You're
like, I don't want this.
Stop.
So the podcasts that I listen to, when I listen to podcasts, I wrote down a few of them. I'd probably say my favorite podcast is this one called Hardcore History. And it's this one dude, this one guy. He's a huge history buff. Carlin, what's his name? What's his name? Does anyone know?
George Carlin.
What is it? Dan Carlin. So, Hardcore History is probably my favorite. It's hosted by this guy named Dan Carlin. He's just he sounds insane, is what's great. And his episodes, he posts like one episode a year, but they're like
What?
but they're like 5 to 8 hours long of him just talking. And he does deep dives into historical events. So he'll be talking about, he'll have an 8-hour episode all about Julius Caesar's conquests in the British Islands. And here's how he talks. This is how the whole thing, there's no music. Here's him. He's just like, now here's the thing about the Romans.
Oh, Jesus.
The Romans had organization, and they were fighting barbarians, people who they fought only with their hearts and their mind. They weren't thinking.
What?
So the Romans would show up their centurions, and the barbarians had no means of understanding combat in this new modern way.
That's
So-
not what I
music?
wanted.
There's no music. It's just that for 8 hours.
Okay,
It's awesome.
This satisfies the TikTok trend of why are men? How much do men think about the Roman Empire?
Oh, bro. Wait,
How
okay.
much do men think about the Roman Empire?
I know that this trend might be over by this point, but go ahead and ask me.
Okay, Shane, how much do you think about the Roman Empire?
Realistically, I know it comes up into my head at least once a week. But I will say
They'll
this.
probably have, like,
I
a
will say this.
option or
I
box.
think this is what's strange because women are talking about what is their version of it. women have been talking, and I saw
Women talking.
I saw one woman,
Entrepreneurs.
I saw one woman on TikTok say, "What is the woman equivalent?" and it's murder. I also think strangely,
fishing. It's
the
the
woman
derby.
equivalent is ancient Greece.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know, but this
for
is
dudes,
official.
It's Rome.
It's Greek
There's a man in
mythology.
that tub.
It's Greek
But see,
mythology.
I think
With
of
the
Greek
fish above him.
mythology and Greek history more than Roman history. Roman history is dope, and I do love it, and I
Wow, the fish are putting up a
definitely
fight.
learned a
No,
lot
he's
about it.
fighting. He's
But
fighting
Greek
back.
mythology and Greek history is so
That
sick.
is so true. Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Murder for sure. But I think
It's
I
definitely
think,
murder.
I think Greek mythology because there's like a lot of sex, a lot of passion, and a lot of like magical, witchy, mystical.
It's a little
things.
I don't
more,
know, I love
yeah.
beans.
It's a little more,
Sorry.
and it's probably more the mythological side. But you have like plays, there's a lot more emotion.
There's more emotion. Whereas like I ask,
Roman history is very just like,
Is it?
I asked my husband like,
Oh,
how
it's for
much do
2
I-
days.
twice a month,
Yeah.
3 times a month. I'm like, he watches history
I was gonna say him
shows,
fish.
but he
Fish.
also is from a different country, so he
I know.
knows a lot of different history.
Oh, because
Roman
time
is
freezes when you get a
Mesopotamia.
oh, I
fish
love
bite.
Mesopotamia. I love ancient history. I'm
Yeah,
not
so is my
actually, I'm
fish.
not a huge history buff when it comes to like the.
Yeah, if I have to
20th
get a
century, like,
rainbow
World War
trout
II
with a
and stuff.
special
I
tag.
find it fascinating.
It gets old school.
I like all
As dumb
history,
as
but
that
I
sounds.
love.
Hello,
ancient
Floofy. I hope
history.
you're having a good old
I
night.
love.
I
We're just
wonder
vibing and
why
relaxing,
men,
playing the
or
trout
maybe it's not
derby.
just men. Why? What's
I'm
the
not going to
biggest, like,
bed.
theme
It's
in
only
ancient history
9:30.
that- Is it like about
Yeah.
I think
conquering?
It's only
or-
9:36.
Well, I can't speak on it
Go to bed.
fully. I can't speak for all men,
away from
but
my
I think for a lot of it,
Are you talking about the
right
cat?
now, men are
Oh,
in
so look at
very,
your mannequin
the
that you just made?
manosphere and the grind set mindset of so many dudes is very
I
much
didn't see the
you just
cat.
gotta,
She's sniffing
like,
it. Sorry, Olivia.
not like any feeling bad, any whatever. You just gotta get up and you gotta go and you just gotta do it. And it's a very like stoicism is almost like coming back for men, and which is Greek, but I think ancient Rome was very much like it's this brutal
Yeah,
thing.
for
Just,
sure.
You just gotta forget your emotions and just go and
I
it's, all
flutter the
about,
table?
it's a little bit about craftsmanship and
Can you bring that to me,
Strategy.
please?
strategy. It's just I just think
Is
it's
Napoleon
I-
from ancient?
Yes.
what? No, Napoleon's French.
Great.
18th.
Very cool.
Napoleon is 1800s France.
Clearly, I think about it all of the time. I can tell you about Aphrodite, Hermes,
Yeah, let's go.
and
Okay.
Helios, the god of the
Give me-
sun. But give me Napoleon.
Ooh, I can't be done.
Love that Roman guy.
Wow, that's
He
a
was-
Joaquin Phoenix is playing Napoleon in a new movie.
All right,
coming
you have a
out, and I
good
was like, God,
sleep, Olivia.
ancient Rome.
It's confusing because he was also an ancient Roman emperor in Gladiator.
Oh, I let my
Okay,
fish get away.
great.
He was also
Oh,
Caligula.
that
I
was
think.
that was a rough role for him. I hated him.
He really played the out of
was
that
like-
one. He was just like shouting.
He's like, Daddy doesn't love me. Russell Crowe,
Daddy
hot.
doesn't love me.
Still hot.
One of Anthony Padilla's favorite movies.
Seriously?
Gladiator, Home Alone 2.
Oh, hell no.
Those are Anthony's
He
three
doesn't eat
favorites.
his mac and cheese in Home
He
Alone
does.
2, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
Okay, so I said hardcore history.
Hardcore history.
Let me get these others out.
Yeah.
The other one I listened to.
Another thing about Shane and I is we derail often,
Oh.
so we have to try to focus ourselves.
We
it's
derail
Willie.
so much on this show. I have seen comments where people are like, please don't stop derailing. I love
really?
it.
Okay.
They love that we talk about something new every 20
Willie.
seconds.
Oh my
Willie?
God.
No.
It's so hard to find clips.
He just went through
Yeah.
those barrels to come
We'll
talk
get
to
that.
me.
That's the last thing we'll talk about. Basement Yard. Have you ever heard of Basement Yard?
No.
You would actually love Basement Yard.
Really?
So it's these two East Coast dudes. And they've been friends since they were in like elementary school.
Basement yard.
It's called Basement Yard, and it's just the two of them
Okay,
talking. They talk
whatever.
about literally nothing. I mean, literally, they'll just be hanging out.
I like how
and
these are just random
my
NPCs
favorite
that
part
just
is
come for the fish
every
derby.
conversation is just the two of them giving each other shit. It sounds so East Coast.
I
So,
love it.
for instance, this is how every episode goes. Listen to 2 minutes, and this will happen. One of them will be like, "Hey, what's your
pretty
favorite kind
much.
of sandwich to have like just on a day off? Probably like peanut butter and jelly. What are you, a baby? Why would you say peanut butter and jelly? What's wrong with peanut butter and jelly? It's only babies eat peanut butter and jelly. You asked me what my favorite sandwich is. I said peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter
Answer
jelly
like,
is really
answer
good,
like an
though.
adult sandwich. Okay, fine. Prosciutto and don't say prosciutto. What is that? No, that's every
Shane is
episode.
losing it.
of
I'm
Basement
already
Yard.
in because that is my literal life. I'm gonna have rosé, except with sisters. I'm gonna have rosé. Why are you having rosé? I don't know. It gives me such awful heartburn. Well, you haven't had this rosé. Well, let me try it. Well, this is a really expensive bottle. Okay, well, let me try it. Why are you being kind of a bitch right now?
Dude, it couldn't be so much further than my life experience just living in the southwest
Where it's like,
United
you want
States.
to try that peanut butter and jelly? Good for you.
All right. Okay.
That is so hilarious because
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Just
No,
go on.
Basement Yard.
it's super funny.
I will listen.
And then one
How old
that
are they?
they're probably relatively around our age. They're
Okay,
late
cool.
20s, early 30s.
Great
But they
name.
are. I mean, dude, every clip is that.
Oh,
Every
there's
clip is
creepy little
one of
girls
them
over here.
saying
Okay.
something, and the other one
Hello,
telling
girls.
them it's stupid.
I
We're the
love
famous
it.
fishing
That's
sisters.
every conversation that they have.
We fish
Sometimes people need
as
you
many
just
fish
to
as we
dig
wish.
it
Nah,
down.
nah, nah.
And people on the East Coast do it every
Every,
second.
Ellie, I don't think I've ever
every
seen you
5
over
Every
here.
chance they get.
There's so
And
many
then
people fishing. Oh my
lastly,
God.
the one that I haven't listened to it a bunch lately, but I was listening to it constantly, and so much so that they surprised me with this person on Try Not to Laugh 100. But Therapy Gecko.
Oh.
I fucking love
Also,
that.
I love that dude.
Oh, he is.
I love
that
Therapy
guy.
Frog.
He
We saw
is.
him in Austin, right? Didn't we see him?
I think we did.
Yeah, we saw him in Austin.
So he's he
Oops.
just
Right through the person's
is
face.
such a listener. You've never met someone who is listening and observing you as intently as him.
And he's so kind and like so open.
Yeah, but I love that show because my favorite moment from that show is he had someone prank call him. They called just be like, yeah, I'm having this issue, and the thing is, and he said some dumb thing like, yeah, and balls, dick, and says that, and then Therapy Gecko doesn't hang up, he just sits there, and then he's like, so, what do we do now? And the guy's like, I don't.
That's all I had
don't know." He's
planned.
like, why? So why did you say that? And then the guy's like, I don't know. I guess I've just been bored. It's so good.
He's a perfect
He's
therapist.
so good at it. And obviously he's not a real therapist, but he's just a
He's a
dude
person.
who's-
He's a person.
He's
He's
just a
people's
great listener.
therapist.
Just a great listener. Great,
My favorite from
I
Therapy
love
Frog,
him.
which I'm
Every
sure everyone has
time-
probably
every
seen
time
on
you
the
see
internet
him,
in
he
some
still
case.
has green paint
Whereas the guys
somewhere
is
on
like,
his
well,
face.
he
Yes, he always
committed
has a
marriage
little rubber
fraud, and they're like, what the hell you
places in
marriage fraud?
But those are the main
So
ones
two
that I
dudes that
listen
got
to.
married, like
I
they're friends
listen
or
to,
whatever,
like,
and he's like,
NPR
and he's like, well,
and
it's not fraud. You
I
legally
do
got
like
married.
NPR a lot.
And then he's
but
like,
those
I
are the
love
ones
him,
when I
man.
wanna get entertained. I listen
It's
to
like,
those.
all right.
I've listened to a lot of other YouTubers have really great podcasts.
When I first
Ted
saw it, I
has
was fucking
his,
terrified by
there's a
Therapy.
bunch.
Oh, it's
There's
not a frog, it's a
a lot
gecko.
of those as well that I try to listen to.
But I
on
was like, good
occasion,
God.
But
But you haven't lived unless you listen to NBC Dateline.
Yeah.
The only thing
Why
about
did you come
NBC
over to
Dateline
turn
is
off
it's
the
not a real
light?
podcast. All they did was take the audio.
I didn't even see you scuttle
And
across.
They
I got
put on
scared.
podcasts
I was
for
like,
the-
it's a ghost.
And as you see right here, this man is
my
walking.
cat
You're like, I
down.
can't see. And then it'll be like clips.
She got
from the
big ol' eyes. She
interrogation,
looks
and
scared.
You can't hear a word they're saying. But when you're watching,
I'm sure
it,
everyone can hear her
there's the-
distress.
They write the dialogue and it'll be like.
Yeah, she hasn't showered in like over a year.
and that was the wildest thing we'd ever heard.
And
you're
he
like,
finally Keith Morrison, and he finally revealed
made
what
my
he was
cat
trying
upset.
to say.
You deserved it.
And you're like, I don't know where it came from.
I'll punch it off.
what's happening?
Like this. Hold
I
on.
don't stop.
Wait, let me catch
I
this
do
fish.
not stop.
Wait, come back. I
Listen
gotta catch
to
this
Dateline.
fish.
And you know who does it too? Angela.
Oh, I know.
We'll be like, hey, did you hear that episode about
Go
summer
ahead, Pepcon.
solstice? She's like, oh my god, wild. Like, we listen to it, and it's just, and Keith Morrison, wow, really, wow. And there's like really weird music, and it'll be like ding 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 ding, ding, and it's like weird sound clips that probably go with visuals. It's just great.
We have Angela next week.
I know.
And I'm very excited for that. So I'll give you guys the inside scoop. We're doing Try Not to Laugh, the podcast,
Oh my God.
where for
Oh,
an
no.
hour or more, we cannot laugh. And if you laugh, you get a mark. We are going to keep tally of it. Whoever laughs the least amount is going to get a $20 gift card
To their choice.
a place of their choosing.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be
It's
insane.
gonna be insane.
I'm prepping stuff for it.
Oh, I
there's
have
like
stories.
I'm prepping a lot.
I have stories for days.
And then
I'm really excited.
we've got a few more minutes to talk.
Yeah,
And
didn't we have?
So we want to pitch. I think we should pitch some future episode ideas,
Agreed.
but also an idea I want to start doing on this show.
Oh
that
yeah.
I'm very, very jazzed about.
Oh yeah.
So we post a YouTube short from this show
Mm-hmm.
every episode. We try to find something like, what was the best moment? We put that up on YouTube Shorts. We also throw some up on TikTok, on the Smosh TikTok. I would love to start staging some of them.
Yes,
Just
please.
fully out of context. We just set up, we tell a friggin' lie.
Fucking bikes.
Nothing damaging, nothing bad,
no,
but just
no.
something silly where people go, oh my God, what?
What?
And
Oh
I
my
want to
God.
see who's actually watching the episodes and who's just watching the shorts.
Yes.
So I thought of one. We can stage it right here. I want to
Let's stage it.
I want to stage this. I had this idea of what if when I joined Smosh.
go.
Nowadays we're good. But what if when I joined Smosh, Ian and I
Ooh, work
didn't like
totems.
each other?
Nice.
Oh, I love.
What if we
that.
had a hard time
Which
working
is
with each
not
other?
true.
And over time we worked it out and we're better, but back in the day we beefed.
And we all know
hard.
this.
Not true at all.
Not
Let me
true at all.
establish for those listening to this podcast.
It's fake.
Fully fake. Ian and I have been good friends since I joined.
Fake
We
news.
never had a problem. But
Let's do
let's stage this. Let's put this as a YouTube short. And for those who watch that, they have no idea. Okay, here we go.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Okay, I got enough energy
something
for
people
today.
don't realize is that when I joined Smosh, Ian and I did not get along at all.
No way.
Not at all. Yeah, I don't know. We just had very creative differences. Anytime I pitched an idea, he would always shoot it down, and we'd get into arguments, and it would get personal. We would insult each other. We oftentimes could not be in the same room together.
No.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is when I joined, I always felt like when you walked into a room, like I felt like he was just like always walked out, like kind of
Yeah,
avoided you.
it lasted
didn't-
for years. It lasted for
No.
years, and I would say only recently has it gotten a little better. But you know, it's just tough, and it shows you that on camera we can really play it up.
Yeah,
because we're professionals.
Yeah,
but,
you guys seem really good on camera.
yeah, but yeah, it's just an ongoing thing.
Oh my god,
and
it's
people
so
don't
fucking
realize.
ridiculous.
Doesn't like you.
Fucking
at all.
Shane.
I would say we are neutral to each other nowadays, but it used to be full on. I would say like a hate relationship.
Oh my god. like full-on arguments
Yeah.
in the office. That's so awkward.
Yeah.
I guess we can't have him on the podcast.
Guess not.
You can't laugh.
We'll see. We'll cut some part of that. We'll
That
cut
was
some
good.
part of that. I think just like
Ian's
15,
gonna be like, you guys
15 to
can't
20
do
seconds
that.
of that. Oh my God, I
Ian,
know.
He's gonna go, you guys can't do
You guys
that."
can't do
He
that.
always laughs when he knows that you shouldn't be doing something. You guys can't do that.
I'm trying to think, is there another one that we could do that's not as insane?
We can't say
Okay, what if I say that I was almost cast as a lead in Victorious? Or no, I was almost cast as Freddie Benson in iCarly.
Oh, do it.
Okay.
They're just stacking up on the shorts.
Okay, you're.
Hold on. You know, people don't. Something I've never really talked about because it's a little. Sorry, let me start over. Let me try to think of how to say this. Chill out. Okay. Something I don't talk about much is that I was runner-up to play Freddie Benson in iCarly. Yeah.
No.
I auditioned. I got the callback. I got a second callback.
Okay.
I was in the room with Miranda, and I was reading it. I felt really good about it, and then they ultimately decided that I wasn't the right look. But that's
Really?
why in season 1 they brought me back for that guest starring episode because they really liked me and they wanted to find a place for me on the show. But it was just the one episode. But things could have been really different had I been.
You might not have been here.
I probably wouldn't have been here.
We would have never probably met.
I know. I would have been Freddie Benson.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's Hollywood. You know, that's how it goes.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's so terrible. They're
I'm so
terrible
sorry that you
people.
have to be here now.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good
that
one, 'cause
that might get a hit.
Because it looks like we're like kind of like, okay, well, I guess we should end the podcast.
I wonder if let us know in the comments if this upsets you. Because I feel
We can't do a fake one where it's like we're leaving or someone's getting
no.
fired.
I don't want it to be anything bad, and I want it to be that if you watch the podcast, you then know that this is the thing we do. So this is only for the people who aren't actually watching.
Yeah, let us know if this upsets you.
funny.
And we'll stop. Maybe.
And let us know what podcast you listen to, or if you listen to the podcast that we mentioned and what you
Yeah.
thut about it, and if you think
If
Oprah interrupts everything.
Let us know in the comments if Oprah has ever interrupted you. Amanda, it's
I know how to make a
really
maki
great
roll?
to host this show with you.
I love hosting this show.
Wait,
with you.
which one
This
is
was so
the-
fun.
This is really great. I want to do this more often.
Fish
Yeah,
seaweed
I want to
rice.
do another check-in
shit,
and
okay.
read some comments and see where you're at with the splits.
Yeah, I'll
And-
give you guys updates.
Yeah,
I will.
I would love that.
All right.
All right,
See you guys later.
see ya.
We got you, babe.
Bye. We got you, babe.
Man, pretty good.
Okay, let's see. Next episode. Try not to laugh the podcast. Oh boy. Whoops. Jesus Christ. Smosh? Oh, there we go.
Hi, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shane.
And I'm Amanda, and we have a special guest here, Angela Giordani.
Angela Jury.
I'm Angela Ghirardelli.
Angela Ghirardelli's. Okay, this episode is going to be cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We are doing Try Not to Laugh the podcast today. The rules of that are simple. Very soon, once we yell start, we cannot laugh. If you laugh, you get a mark. I have this page here with all of our names, and you get a mark. You get a tally. Whoever has the least amount of tallies at the end of this episode gets a $20 gift card to wherever they want.
Wherever we want,
Holy shit.
our choice.
Okay.
It can be Target,
Could be Target.
could be very cool.
I have been dying to play any type of game where there is an actual prize
Yeah.
with money. So this is
I haven't gotten that approved from the company yet, but if I have to buy the friggin' gift card, I will.
Yeah, you guys
I
can
want
both
some
put in
stakes. I
$10.
need some stakes.
We really wanted to do this because we just want to kind of like throw out fun things to
Fish
do.
derby.
And the
Let's
three of
go.
us, I feel like, always make each other laugh really hard. And I feel like
Oh my
this-
god, there's more people
might
down
be
there.
hard.
What the hell?
The next time we do this, we're not going to intro it. like this.
We're just
gonna
do it.
it's just gonna start. But
fun.
this episode's the first one.
Yeah.
So we're establishing the rules. We're establishing what's going on. There's, like I said, no rules. You can tell truths, true stories. You can make up bullshit, tell lies. I would say everything that's said on this podcast, don't take it at face value.
Nope.
Don't be going out of here and going, what they said this.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're joking.
Yeah, this is silly.
Everything after this is a means of trying to make the others laugh.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any laughs that you got to get out? Yeah. All right.
Now on, I'm only thinking about the sad shit in my life.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not fair.
I'm letting you know the subtext in my brain.
That's not fair. My life is so good. Okay. Are we
Okay.
ready? I'll give us a countdown.
Yeah.
So that if you guys have second thoughts, Amanda's still laughing.
Oh no, guys.
I'm laughing because of the shit I want to tell. Okay.
I'm going to so lose.
What makes me laugh about you two is you two attempting to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Asshole.
It's not.
Man.
No, that's not me saying. But it's just when you. I'm done.
No, do finish your thought now.
He's like,
entering
no,
the
no. I'm done. Okay.
That's actually
I
a
feel
very
pretty good.
impression
I feel
of Angela. Let's
Okay.
make. I have a great idea. It's down. Let's not talk about it.
okay. She's in the zone. You're getting in the zone.
I'm in the zone.
I'm getting in the zone. All right. Here we go. In 5, 4,
Four,
3,
three,
2, 1, and we begun. This is a very serious podcast.
You fuckers ready?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
No
We
boy.
can talk about whatever we want.
Welcome to Smosh Mouth.
That's right. It's pretty good.
I'm just warming up.
You're just warming up.
Do you like our sign?
I love your sign.
Thank you very much. Isn't that too big?
Let's
I
go.
think it's perfect.
It is
Did
pretty
you make
good.
it with your widow assholes? Did you make it with you? I can do this. I can use not cuss words.
That was pretty good, though. That was pretty
We
good.
didn't make it with our widow assholes. We didn't make it at all. Another person on Amazon or something made it with their widow asshole.
or something. Yeah.
They made it with their widow little asshole.
Amanda, you are
Yes.
teetering on the line.
You
there.
are teetering on the line as well. All right.
We're going to be harsh about these laughs,
Good.
okay?
How was your guys' week?
The week has been pretty good. Yeah, I think my mustache is getting to a point that I have to really consider what I'm going to do with it. Because it's getting there, you can tell. But there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of unseen benefits to my mustache.
Like what?
Well,
Catching food?
so you're kind of... That's the point for Amanda.
The game has begun.
Amanda is the first to fall by her own doing.
Yeah, you did that to
God, I
yourself.
have a big ego.
It was kind of
Well,
funny
you're
though.
part of having a mustache. You're kind of part of a network that you never realized.
Not a network.
I get nods from other guys with mustaches. There's an understanding that we have amongst each other.
When?
There's a mutual respect there, and it doesn't matter what kind of mustache you have. Angela, you all right?
I'm fine. Amanda,
I like
doing
that fish flying out of the air
When
on the
are they
NPC.
nodding
It was
at
like,
Shane?
okay.
Oh, I
That's
feel like
not fair.
all the time.
That's not fair.
I feel like you
It is
get
fair.
nodded at all the time. Like you're just at the gym and they're like,
No.
No, that actually at the gym that does not.
Nobody
happen.
talks
At the
to
gym. I don't look at people at the gym.
no, but I just feel like you're just like, okay, I'll believe you.
Thank you.
That was a breathe.
That was a laugh.
Let's talk about what a laugh is. That was.
First of all, you're acting like, you know when Jeeps beep at each other because you guys have a Jeep?
Yeah.
You're talking like that. Like,
I'm
people are
It's a
nodding.
little more subtle than that. It's a little more discreet.
These guys are still
It's not that
Nice mustache!
Goddamn.
Mustache.
If you two believe that that was a laugh, give me a point. I'm not scared to lose.
Oh, you're back at that.
Oh, you're back at that. I'm gonna give you a pass on that.
Yeah, great.
But
I
being
think both
intense, man.
players should believe it was a laugh, and then
Have you guys ever
Let's go down to a vote. We
have you guys ever been with a boyfriend and you farted and they asked if you farted and you say no and then you have to keep it up the whole time? It happened to me when I was like 15 and I think that's why we broke up because he asked me if I farted
I'm listening.
and it was in my room and it was just us
Was it so?
and I said no and he was like, you didn't, and I said no,
Was it like?
and he was like, you farted and now you're lying. And
So I'm trying to imagine what you're describing to me, Amanda, and I think I'm hearing like
oh my god,
it's another for Amanda.
you're stupid.
but that almost got you.
Angela, you
problem
have
was- the
tears.
problem was-
You have tears in your eyes,
Problem was it was there's many farts that come out of that fart machine. You are full on crying right now.
and you are laughing. Basically.
That is
Oh shit.
what? Come, Angela, you're the tiebreaker. Was I laughing just now?
I don't think you're
So you
lying.
guys haven't farted with a boyfriend and denied it until the end of your days?
You
You're sitting there, you're watching Gilmore Girls. You're like, ah,
points all around. Points all around. It was Gilmore Girls.
First of all, I was not watching Gilmore Girls. I was wrapping coins.
okay,
Oh my god, hat.
okay.
Let's go.
I know, big one
Oh
in
my
the game, no,
god,
that was
wait.
one.
It's my
That's all one,
favorite
that's all
thing in the
one,
world. The
let's come
bucket
back.
hat.
I was wrapping coins.
Let's fucking go.
Are you dead serious?
Oh, it's
You
so
were back-
ugly.
Yes.
I
You were
love
rapping.
it.
I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. People tipped in coins.
You're out.
That's another one for Amanda.
It's really embarrassing
Oh,
when you do it to
are.
yourself.
Angela and I are tied.
I
Same
like
point,
sus.
but
Whatever, dudes.
Once I was at a friend's house.
I look like a cool kid from the
and,
early 2000s.
she had cushions on her seats, and I perioded a little bit on the cushions through my jeans. This is disgusting. I'm sorry.
Your
you're
jeans.
not
Through
making
my
us laugh,
jeans.
you're making us sad.
And not their
sorry.
jeans.
But here's the funny part. I saw that I did that. I freaked out. Okay, I was in like college. I took her cushion to the bathroom. Somehow I got up, took the cushion off the kitchen, like the table. Okay.
Without anyone noticing.
Why was there a cushion
think
on a kitchen table?
Oh no,
Just
on the kitchen chair. Okay. This is disgusting. I can't believe I'm telling you guys the story. I mean, I think I dropped like a drop. Like it was like nothing, but I was mortified.
yeah,
mortified.
through
Okay.
jeans.
Okay. It was just this happens to young girls when you're like a kid. When you're like 18.
Correct.
Okay. So I was like on her, like like a normal dining room table, and there's like a little cushion.
Yeah.
I get up, and I'm like somehow I get up and I take the cushion and I like stuff it in my
You're
shirt.
like, oh,
no.
gotcha. God, you fell right
Damn
there.
it,
Cuddle the
Shane.
period cushion, and I laughed.
Yeah.
It's more
I
expensive
just like to think of just subtly taking the thing. You're just sitting there. And you're just like, this game is really good. Anyways, and you just get up and you take the whole chair with you. You know.
So I take it into the bathroom.
Not the
And I
fucking
stuff
fart.
Does that
shit.
count?
No.
That was
No,
right.
I stuff it into my jeans. I stuff it into my ass.
The
Like the
whole
ass part of
cushion?
the whole
Okay, sorry.
Wow, Amanda's getting crushed right
Well,
now.
why would
I
you
stuff it into this part.
How baggy were your pants?
I don't remember.
Amanda's
I just
so
remember
terrible at this
stuffing
point,
it
my God.
and
Pants?
leaving, because I literally couldn't even just say I made an accident. So I leave and then I leave, and
made
then
an
her and her roommates go, "Where did the cushion go?" And
left the house?
I left with the cushion.
Oh, you would.
What?
Dude, what do you think would have happened if you were honest with them?
She would have been like, "Oh, that happens. It's okay. We're all girls."
No, but instead you did the lie.
I did the lie, and then I didn't even wash the
And then you
cushion
did
and
the
give it
theft.
back. I threw away the cushion.
Well, I understand that mindset.
We're probably
God,
she probably thinks about it to this day.
And they always talked about the missing cushion. This
Wow.
was like my freshman year, and I was hanging out with like
So talk about the
sophomores.
missing cushion that you were sitting on, and they don't.
It was really embarrassing. When you perioded anywhere, it was really embarrassing. When you're like a young girl.
Oh, it sucked.
I thought this would kill.
Yeah, it's okay. We just kind of feel bad for you. I don't know if I'm gonna laugh for the next hour
I
now.
feel so sad. I feel really sad. I feel deep pain.
I'll take some Deluxe Bay. Let's go.
Jeans is just a nightmare.
It's pretty awful.
I can't believe this got so bad.
I broke for a second too. I gotta be honest there. Okay,
Woo,
moving
that was
back.
a slam, not dunk.
Amanda, something I wanted to kind of return to because I've had this question since we talked about our previous jobs. You mentioned just a second ago that you worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I've always been curious about this. Did people ever return the donuts after they were done using them?
So dumb.
funny.
No, they never return the donuts after using them. But I will talk about a chocolate stick one more time. A chocolate stick is a very long black donut.
We have tears.
And
Tears
when-
are allowed.
And when you heat up a chocolate stick, let me tell you, it's very soft.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
That's great.
And I always try to offer it to people. I'd be like, would you like to try a chocolate stick with your coffee?
Okay.
All three of us.
People say that I laugh at my own jokes, but Amanda's
I
here.
would say,
I know.
would you like to try a chocolate stick with your coffee? It's really good. Heat it up. And they'd be like, no.
All right, that's a separate sentence. As long as it's the same thing that you're laughing at, we won't tally up more points.
Yeah.
But if it's a new sentence, a new
The
joke.
amount of Dunkin' Donuts stories that I have are insane.
Ugh.
I believe
Insane.
it.
But no one has returned a donut that they've already eaten. What kind of fucking question is that?
It's a question that made you laugh, so.
I just think it'd be hilarious if you brought the donuts and you're like, yeah, I used them. They're not that great.
You used them?
You used them. I think we all know what I.
What do you
No,
mean?
Never mind.
Go into it.
Look.
Yeah, I worked at Dunkin'.
So you worked at Dunks.
People tipped in coins.
That sucks. Is that an East Coast thing or a Portuguese?
I said it's wrong. I cannot believe you said that.
Oh my God.
That was an absolute slam dunk by Shane Top.
I fumbled it.
You fumbled it on
I
the
fumbled it.
Oh, you fumbled the fucking ball on the 10-yard line.
It is.
That's
It
funny.
is
Stupid
probably an
joke.
East Coast thing. Probably a Portuguese thing. I don't think every customer.
I got you. I got you.
I don't think every
a
customer is
minute.
Portuguese, but yeah, I basically had buckets of coins.
And then you farted, and then your boyfriend was like, "Did you fart?" And you said no. And then he broke up with you, and you said, and you believe that he broke up with you because you
No,
lied
I was
about
like, I
farting.
didn't fart, and he's like, it smells in here. It's just us.
All right, Angela, you really worked at it and you eventually got her. Pretty impressive.
And we just continue to wrap coins.
Okay, let's move on from that story. So,
Going into my notes app.
so
I have-
previous, so I have some because we're talking about previous jobs.
Yeah.
Right.
I talked about how I've only worked on iCarly, or I've only worked on
Yeah.
acting stuff. And
Yeah.
but I was thinking about it, and I went back home after we did that episode with Chance, talking about our previous jobs, and I was reading through the script because I still have the old iCarly script, and I remember
Very
there's a
cool.
scene. There's a scene that got cut that was, in my opinion, some of the funniest shit that I've seen. But they cut it for whatever reason. They cut pages off of every script, and I have it.
Oh God, no.
He's
No.
playing dirty.
He's such a fucking liar.
No, this is a fucking lie.
Angela, I'd love for you to read this. 'cause-
Oh my God.
So I have this script here.
This
that
one
I'd love you to
page.
read.
I love the font.
Yeah, this was this is the final draft, and they just did things differently.
Okay. Just gonna focus so I don't.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you
you want
can
me
just
to
read all the parts. Just
All
read
of
everything.
it?
Just read all
Oh,
of
this
it.
is a fucking trap.
Well, look, we talked about this.
I
So
have to stay strong.
You did,
because I
you
think
did.
I'm losing right now.
You did because yeah,
you are in fact losing pretty hardcore right now, Amanda.
yeah, I do want everyone to
Angela and I are tied.
I really want that $20 gift.
What are you doing?
Yeah, because I was prepped for this because Amanda and Shane texted me. Shane texted me, "What's up, motherfucker?" in all caps. We're back Thursday. Try not to laugh. The podcast.
Yeah, we're recording this on a Thursday.
Yeah, I thought reading your own text back to you would get you to laugh.
No.
Oh, definitely not.
Interior, iCarly's house, 2008 day. Carly Shay and Sam Puckett are doing the same typical Nickelodeon bullshit, like flinging boogers at a dartboard or making a cake out of garbage. Okay, you got one.
I really have to.
iCarly's brother Spencer, huge dumbass and stuff.
Not
and
the
he's wearing a
fucking
dunce
Common
cap.
Sans.
Spencer, I don't even know what my job is. This is a trap. Okay, I got it. I can do this. iCarly, You're the comic relief, you stupid piece of shit. Comedic.
It's fine.
Spencer. Oh, right. Spencer explodes.
Not a
Launching
crap
confetti
bucket. I
all
have
over the
50 of
room.
these.
Sam. I guess he was a pinata. Just then, Philip
Brownlee. Canonically.
Thank you. Canonically played by Shane Top enters the room. Carly Shay from iCarly. Carly. Yeah? Philip walks up and hands her an envelope. Philip, you've been served.
And I thought that scene was really great.
Watermarked.
I think my
Two
favorite.
broke girls.
I think my favorite.
Whatever.
We got through it.
I think my
Ooh,
favorite
mystery
thing is
boxes.
watching
Let's
Shane
go.
watch Angela read that.
Just intently, just like laugh.
like this.
Laugh. Yes.
This is a relic. This should be framed.
Yeah, I was writing this up.
You got 2 laughs out
I
of it.
mean, no, I didn't write this up. Sorry, I lied. I found this.
Yeah, you found
this is from. This is from.
So it was watermarked Two Broke Girls. So that
Yeah,
must have
isn't
been
that
a PA's
Yeah, just an accident. I think that PA probably worked on Two Broke Girls.
Yeah, and just got
I
really...
love Nickelodeon when they do bullshit and stuff.
Oh, they do flick boogers at dartboards.
And make cakes out of...
Garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Well played. You got 2 points. And I was...
got some points out of that. That was worth the effort.
I feel like I was in the lead before then.
We were tied.
Okay.
We were tied.
Well,
Let's fucking go.
I have a story.
Let's fucking
I have
go.
a story.
Okay,
Can I
go.
tell you the story real quick?
I know that before this story, she's gonna lose out of this.
No, I'm not.
She's gonna laugh.
No, I'm not. Guys, this actually.
Is she okay? Amanda?
I wasn't expecting it to work.
What sucks
That
is
got me.
farts.
I keep
Farts
losing.
always make me laugh.
The fart machine is such a dangerous choice for me because it makes me laugh every
It
time.
is so dangerous.
God,
What a
my
dangerous
TikTok
choice.
page is unfortunately figuring out that I fucking love farts. There's
Oh, no.
There's this guy named
Wait.
his name is like the farter, and he can fart on command. And he
No.
calls up
His
like
name is not the
he'll call
farter.
up like Domino's, and he'll just be farting into his phone while trying to order a pizza. And they're like, yes, you want you want pepper, and he just keeps farting. He doesn't let them speak. It's the dumbest bit,
That is
but it
wild.
makes me laugh. I was crying laughing.
And it knows when you're
It's
crying.
like I was
So-
watching Marley and Me. I was crying so hard.
Ooh, a diamond.
Isn't there a story about a dog dying?
Yeah, but it's the same amount of tears.
See, that was the
Yeah.
joke.
Anyways,
I wanted to
okay.
get us on.
Here's
So-
my story.
all right, Amanda.
Guys, this really happened to me. Really happened to me, and it was horrendous.
Okay, so
It was horrendous. I was at a friend's birthday hangout. It wasn't yours. And I went to the bathroom, and it was kind of like a club hangout, like lots of music. And I walked into the bathroom, and there's toilet paper everywhere, all everywhere. And I walk in, and there's like, looks like Sharpie writing all over the bathroom.
can't even get through.
Looked like Sharpie writing all over the bathroom. And I walk in, and I was like, this is crazy. And I don't put my butt on the seat because you don't.
right.
And then,
Yeah.
and then I saw a Sharpie marker on the toilet paper to write on the wall because I was like, oh, so cute. Damn it! Somebody left a Sharpie for everyone to write like fun stuff on the girl's wall.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I pick it up, and it's a tampon applicator that's been used, and it's black. So I thought it was a Sharpie, so I pick it up and start writing, and it's plastic, and it crushes in my hand. That really happened.
Got Brennan for you.
That really happened to me. I was in a stall going like, oh my God, girls are writing things on the wall. Let me grab this cute little Sharpie that someone left. And it was a plastic tampon applicator. And I went, ah! And I dropped it on the ground, and girls were like, you're done with the bathroom.
That's another for Amanda. See, this story doesn't hurt me too much, right? I don't get it because I've never been into a women's
Let's go.
bathroom
Mountain
before. I've never seen
trout.
a tampon before.
That was supposed to fucking
So I don't know
kill.
what any of everything that you're saying
Definitely going
sounds
home
like
now.
Portuguese.
Goodbye,
that's what we're
Trout
learning
Derby.
today.
See you next year.
That's what we're learning today. Period jokes don't work.
Yeah,
They-
they feel very directed.
they
Like,
were
That's what my
you're trying to use the kryptonite on each other.
this. That was like locked and loaded. That was like when you have 3 Nerf guns.
Fine, I'll give myself a point.
That was like when you have 3 Nerf guns jacked in the little hole and they all come out really fast.
Whoa! Jacked in the little hole. You need to slow down,
Sniper
Missy.
chest reference
Okay.
there.
Guys, I went through a traumatic event.
Okay.
I
you
grabbed
bitches.
a tampon thinking it was a Sharpie.
Okay, bitches, I'm gonna need a minute to find a fucking video that's gonna wreck you
Oh,
souls right
here's
up.
another one. I was at Squirrel, straight up, and it was very busy.
Pre or
And-
post mold?
pre-mold, and
That
I
explains
and
everything.
I was
I'm just
so
gonna
it was
pause this
so
real
busy.
quick. I
You
gotta
know
go
how
do
they
some
serve
insulin stuff, so
juices,
let
like
me
really
just-
fancy juices, It's like
Yeah.
$7, but it's like this much.
Put something.
So it was really, really busy, super long line, and I was like getting my stuff, and I was really hungry, and I put my hand down on the table, and I actually by accidentally put my whole hand in someone's juice.
Is that what
I literally had
I'll be
my
right back.
back
I'll leave you
turned,
guys
and
with
I
the
put my
video,
hand on the
Coco
table to
Melon
get
style.
like footing because I was really hungry, and I dipped my whole hand in someone's $7 juice.
this only counts as one laugh, but holy shit.
I went like
Is
this.
that-
I went,
Is that where the mold came from?
If a woman put her whole hand in my juice,
and I put my whole hand. I went, oh, I'm so sorry. And the girl was like,
how do you even put your
What if-
whole hand in
what
the
if-
juice?
because the cups,
What
the
if-
cups are wide.
What would you have done if you put your whole hand in her juice? You turn around, you go, "I'm so sorry," and she just goes,
Got it.
"God."
You didn't even.
But
wow.
I got that
I
one.
put my whole hand in her juice, and I went, and she went,
Once I was.
okay.
She said, "Okay."
And I went, I'm so sorry. I'll get you another one. And she was like, the line is so long.
Whoa.
And I was
I'll
like,
drink your.
I'm so sorry. And
hand.
she went and took her cup and like walked to her seat. And I was like, my hand was covered in turmeric.
That's the most insane response to that.
She
I
went,
know.
okay. And then she took the drink. I would have been like, oh my God, that's hilarious. No worries. But she was like,
I think it's the funniest shit. You put your whole hand.
I was like, oh, I got to get a straw.
Better be careful, Angela. You're teetering right now.
Thank you for the. Thank you.
Just
I'm
letting you
so
know.
glad that you
No, I
thought that
needed
that was
that.
funny because that was real. And that happened.
That's insane.
That happened
That's
years
so
ago.
embarrassing.
Okay, once I was sitting in church with my whole family. My mom, we go to church every holiday, and I was holding
Still?
coffee. Yeah, and we were holding,
you.
I was holding a coffee, and my brother and I like to kind of go late and pick up coffee on the corner, and
Bad.
then have it during the service because it's like a little pick me up. And we're holding the coffee. I was holding my coffee, and I can't explain what happened. I was holding it. And it was during like the sermon portion, so it was really quiet. And for some reason, it felt like I was losing my grip on it, but I wasn't moving. I was holding it. And then suddenly
Yeah, I mean, I Angela, that's
yeah.
the rules.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, go on.
That's the rules.
Suddenly it felt like I was losing my grip. I just kind of like I threw it a little. And then as I threw it, I like tried to grab it. Okay? So like I can't explain it. I'm fucking this up. So I'm holding the coffee and it's like this.
Oh my God.
But that's what happened.
You actually, you got Amanda.
Okay? But that's what happened. And this huge coffee, I backhanded it onto this woman sitting in front of me during the sermon.
Was it hot? How hot
Yes.
was it?
I backhanded it onto a woman. Like it's like I took a ball and I went poof. Like, and I don't even know how. I was just like poof.
You got her again. That counts as again.
Like I literally.
I'm a little more shocked by this.
Here's
story.
the thing.
Wow,
From
you
someone
really
who's been in
killed her.
church a lot, that is horrific.
Could you imagine?
So what happened?
She's like, oh, look, our Father who art.
did the sermon shut down? What?
Not to shut down. It was like
Sermons don't shut down.
I mean, someone
I
just,
just
got
went, yeah.
hot coffee
I just
thrown
went,
on him.
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And she went, the Lord is with thee.
It was like half a cup.
Only her head turns around, full 180.
It was wild because it was just like what was really funny to all of us was that it just went from just being still to me going,
Yeah, it looked purposeful.
yeah, and I don't know what happened.
That
That one was really funny. Church, anything church is very funny.
Yeah, I was at church. The last time I was at church for Easter, they asked for offering in crypto.
Okay.
Gross.
Was that
Did that get
this
anybody?
past December?
Yeah.
Crypto
Or past
already
Easter.
kind
Crypto
of.
doesn't make me laugh. So
Wow.
does crypto make you laugh?
I wonder if God made crypto crash as a means of punishing that church.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So this is I'm not trying to make you laugh. I mean, the game is still on, but I'm not trying to make you laugh. A really cool thing I saw recently was one of our fans pointed out that you and I are in this the same cinematic universe on a certain show. I was on Henry Danger, and you were on Danger Force.
Yes.
And we're both in that shared universe. How
This
cool
is a
is
trap. You're about to make
that?
me laugh.
I'm not trying to make you
Wow.
laugh. How cool is that? That
So
we
you guys
we exist. Were you a villain or were you a good guy? Or
I was a valet attendant.
that's awesome.
Okay, cool.
That was just gonna make me laugh because I was neither.
So you were
Well, no,
you
that's
were
a good
valet
guy.
attendant what?
If you're not a bad guy, I'd say you're.
Yeah.
In superhero terms, if you're not
Yeah.
a bad guy, you're a good guy.
So you were
Are you a
background.
villain?
I was a villain.
The villains on there are really cool.
I was a crazy person. I was like an obsessed fan
The villains
who likes
look
to collect
so cool.
who likes to collect celebrity socks.
Oh, that's
which
so
adds
cool.
up. It's the Nickelodeon thing.
And you were the valet guy.
I was the valet girl, and they were gonna bring me back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sure.
and they just couldn't. They couldn't. They were gonna bring me back twice, and they couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Okay.
No, I think they were gonna bring you back because I was talking to some friends because I still have friends over at Nickelodeon behind the scenes. This was like a year ago.
Correct.
And they were talking about Danger Force because they were talking about like, oh yeah, we'd love to have you on it but if your character could return, they're like, we have this great script coming up, and they showed me some of it, and I have.
Oh, you are so
Holy shit!
I have a page here from this script, and
I did not prep for this.
two broke girls.
so Angela, I'd love for you to read it since you know it. I think you would kill this. So if you could please read this.
I'm gonna be dead in the water. The
Xylophone.
watermark. Oh my god. Okay.
That's how you spelled xylophone?
Shut up. Exterior. White
like
House
Adam
Day.
I'm not
Sandler
counting. I'm
and-
not counting any of this as a laugh.
Here we go.
Like Adam
wanna-
Sandler and Naruto.
Here we
Or...
go. Exterior White House Day. Captain Man and the Danger Force charge out of the White House. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Captain Man and the Danger Force charge out of the White House carrying Joe Biden. Just as they reach the lawn, the White House explodes in chaotic fury eruption. Captain Man, that was a close one, team, but we did it. We saved Joe Biden. Joe Biden. And it's all thanks to the hardworking men and women that we always know. And that's why they say the toothpaste is where the smile's at. Thanks, Captain Man.
Whoa. Not sure
Oh
about that.
my God, Shane. Captain Man. Don't think he even got the part right. Don't thank me. Thank Josie, canonically played by Angela Giardina. Her acting truly brought this episode together.
That's a laugh. That's a laugh.
Josie, played by Angela Giardina, appears. Josie. Oh, I shit myself.
That's a laugh for me and you. Is there another line there?
Captain Man. Oh, Josie. Studio laughter. The end. Watermarked xylophone.
Yeah.
Xylophone.
Staying strong.
Yeah. I mean, how cool is that?
Oh, you are Tom Bradying this game in a huge way.
What?
You're
He
just
doesn't
winning.
even play for
People-
the
I
I don't know.
Pats
You're just
anymore.
winning.
Doesn't even play anymore at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going through a divorce with
Oh my
Gisele
God.
Bündchen.
That was legendary.
That's I found it.
I forgot that bitch's name is Josie.
I didn't.
Picard, no. Get away. I got
Okay.
to stab myself real quick.
Who's
You okay?
Josie?
Josie
This
was
is-
the role she
okay.
played
Valet.
on Danger Force.
It's
If you were
like-
listening to the
oops,
past
shit.
10 minutes of conversation.
No, I
Welcome
went
back to the room.
somewhere.
Welcome back to the room.
Smosh Mouth.
I went somewhere. I'm still wrapping coins.
Holy shit.
That was great.
I gladly give you
I just
all
happened
of
to
those
put my
points.
headphones on just as they're talking about.
I know
shit
people
myself.
watching
I'm like,
were
oh
assuming that I
god.
was going to lose this horribly.
Can we do a point check?
Yeah.
I see a lot of tick marks
Let's
against my
see.
name, which is why I need to be really on it now.
4, 5, 6,
No more farts.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
No more
15.
farts, guys.
All right. I'm just going to... You're at 15. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ow.
5,
Okay.
6,
That's
7.
done. I hope that doesn't beep and I
Okay.
put it in correctly.
Amanda, you are at
Yep,
15.
that's done.
Angela, you're at 12. I'm at
Okay.
7.
Okay, we should just work together.
We gotta get him.
Whoa. This isn't fair.
Should we do scene work or something? No, let's just talk. Let's just talk.
Let's just
Let's just talk.
scene work.
This is
Let's
tough.
just talk. What do you have?
Okay.
What do we have?
This is still a podcast, and we.
No,
do
you're right.
keep
You're right.
this
You're right.
going.
You're right. You're right. Sorry.
Guys, never play charades with your mom. You know why?
Why?
Because if one of the things is sushi burrito, she's always gonna go like this to do burrito.
That's fantastic. That's so good.
Not sushi
That's
burrito.
really great.
I'm not
Jesus
kidding.
God.
Absolutely
My mom
incredible.
did this for like a full minute. She was like,
Goodbye.
That's so awesome.
Too bad. Rip the podcast listeners. What
There we
she's?
go.
Why don't you explain, Shane?
What she's doing is she's miming that eating a sushi burrito will make your mom look like she's sucking a fat dick.
Got him.
You got me.
Got him.
The big fat dick. Let's fucking go.
nice setup.
Got him.
Nice setup. Good ball.
That was a fucking carrot on a stick.
Nice setup, boo.
Ah,
Got
Good
him.
volley.
it's impressive. It's straight up impressive. You knew that I would eventually make myself laugh.
Shit,
Yeah.
Nicole.
We just
God
gotta
damn
get
it.
you to explain your own
good.
jokes.
No, I wasn't explaining my own joke. I was explaining.
Yeah,
Amanda's
or
joke.
just explain what you
But-
find funny.
But
Yeah.
big fat.
Oh, it almost got you.
Oh, baby.
Almost got you.
I think I'm getting lost in my phone. I just gotta be present in the moment. Yeah.
Let's just be in the moment. Let's just be in the moment.
Yeah.
Everything's cool. Just
Cool?
because I did a bunch of research and found a bunch of script pages.
Just because you looked up my IMDb page.
So where's my scripts?
No.
You
No,
know, I
didn't-
played,
I didn't do that.
he
I
knew
wasn't-
you'd
I
fucking
wasn't
lose.
worried. I wasn't worried about you.
I played,
What did you play?
I don't know. I've played things. I've played Julia Roberts once in a student film.
You played.
The student film, you were Julia Roberts.
You played Julia Roberts.
It was a student film. It was just a scene from Aaron Brock.
That's you.
This is why he didn't have to write a scene.
I was. In
I
a
was gonna
student-
say it's Aaron Brockovich.
I was in a
obviously.
student film, and they were doing a scene from Aaron Brockovich.
Did you have to go in and out of that character? Like, did you have to go? Did you have to flip back and forth between Julia Roberts and Aaron Brockovich? Because she's like kind of that's like a character, right? There's like a voice to Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah.
It's like I'm Aaron Brockovich.
Oh
That's
no,
not-
no,
I've never
no.
seen Aaron Brockovich.
Oh yeah,
Really?
that's clear. She's not Southern.
she
whatsoever.
is just like, I got 2 kids. I'm in a lawsuit. And
She's
That's
like
a
they're
Southern
called
accent.
tits, Bob.
I've got 2 of them. And you know what else I have? 3 kids. I have because he asked her for her phone number, and she's like, I got numbers. I got bills.
And
I
she's
have
always
4
For a
bills.
second, I thought she was about to say she has 3 tits.
And what?
For a split second there, it's like I got tits. I got 2 of them, and I got 3 of them, and I got 4 of them.
She's
and
not
I got
Southern.
5 of them,
Heads up, not
and
Southern.
I got 6 of them.
Heads up.
And then she takes off her shirt,
sound
and
like-
it's just like
I will not get a point for woman with lots of tits. Will you?
no.
So
Does not
she only
deserve
had 2 tits in the student film.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. And I played Aaron Brockovich,
Okay.
and it was very awkward.
Very cool.
The director was really awkward. He was a student.
I would have guessed that. That's another point.
Actually, I'll
do
save
your
that for
facial
Penny, I
expression.
guess.
It didn't work.
What?
What's your facial expression?
You do this thing with your You do this thing with your eyebrows, and I tried to do it.
That is nowhere close.
Fruits and veggies.
What the hell are
This
you
feels like
doing?
I'm doing exactly what you did.
No.
No. Do your like waitress in a small town face.
What?
Do your
Can I get you another refill of coffee?
How do you do that?
No.
When
Can't feel it. You can't feel it.
You start,
can't feel
because
it.
I noticed you do. I've noticed it's a bit of a thing. You do that when you go into certain characters. or
Lately,
when
I've been
you're
doing it a
sarcastic,
lot.
Whenever you're just like, and then I freaking.
Lately, I've been doing it a lot.
And oh yeah.
Wow, you look crazy when
That's what you look like.
Do it again.
You'll do this thing where you're just like, and yeah, of course, and I freaking take the pillow. I take the seat cushion.
Shane, this is what you just looked like.
And that's what Angela looks like.
Okay.
This is also what you look like.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the funniest
This
thing
is
that's
what
ever
you
fucking
look like
happened to me?
when you do that. Yeah. Stop slamming
Stop
the table.
tapping the table.
Stop it. Come on, Angela.
Once a dog jumped out of my car window when the
Oh,
dog
that's
when
a
the car was
rabbit. I was
moving.
like, what the fuck
Oh
is that
my God!
snake?
What?
See, all my
Your
stories.
stories are sad as
See, my all my stories. When I tell you something,
Yes,
it's
big
just
lizard.
when I tell Shane something, he just goes, "What?"
Well,
What?
do you think?
It's
my
never
reaction
funny.
I know,
I
I'm
know,
so generic.
but it's
Bowser
yeah.
and Yoshi.
So I can't go
your
stories. I
are
can't go
very-
stories.
Your
I have to go.
stories are very funny to me.
I know, but I can't go stories
There's
with
a
you. I just
dark
have to.
humor to it. I get.
I
get
know,
that,
but that's
when
not
you
how we
tell
make
me
it
just
laugh.
the initial thing.
I know. How
It's-
do we make
What's
it?
your guy's name on your shirt? Who's climbing to get that coconut?
Yeah, who's that? Who's that
name?
lousy little slut?
God damn it!
You know why I laughed? Because that one felt real. That's why I laughed.
There is one.
Because it felt like you were bursting, and that was you. That's what it felt like.
God damn it! Most of my points are from that fucking fart machine. And I
So-
brought it, and I'm using it.
Okay.
That little slut whore on your shirt.
Yeah, who's that?
Get out. I don't know. He's some guy. This is the shirt that Ian bought the same weekend as me, but he wears it in all sort of press things. So now it's very much like synonymous with him.
Yeah.
But this is my shirt.
That's how everyone
This is
feels
not-
about
this
you with
is
the
not
lime shirt.
Ian's shirt. I know the lime shirt, which it was an Instagram ad. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I get it. I like the shirt. I like how it fits. And now people just think that it's like my skin. They think that's who I am.
Yeah.
The limes shirt. I'm like, I have other
Limes.
shirts. I wear other stuff. It's a good shirt though.
Let's find this shirt.
It's
and
good.
burn it.
You're gonna find that shirt and burn it?
Yeah.
Do I now have my shit? No, all right. I'm gonna go back.
You guys like the movie Old Country for No Men? For old men? Fuck yeah.
That got me. That got me. That got me. Okay, that's fine.
Does my hair look like Javier Bardem? Now be
No,
honest.
I told her. Angela, do you know? Oh wow.
See that face? She just accepted
no, I
it.
did that face because I said, "Did you
it's
tell
not,
her that?"
It's not Anton Chigurh, but I told her she looks like the berries and cream guy.
So wow, you went from Lord Farquaad to Javier
She does look
Bardem.
like Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad.
Ford.
No.
Do you know who the berries and cream guy is?
Yes, I know who the berries and cream. Don't talk
Do
to
you
me
think
like
I
that.
Look like I know the berries? Do you think I look like the berries and cream guy?
Do I think you know who he is?
I don't know who he is. Do you think I look like
She had
him?
never heard of the berries and cream guy. How weird is that?
What?
And if I knew, I probably wouldn't have gotten this haircut.
I fear that you have been bullied for your haircut at this workplace too long. Like I fear like we've been.
Nobody at the workplace bullies her about
No,
it.
I fear that you.
That's Shane.
Not
No.
me.
You. I feel like you make fun of your haircut a lot.
You make fun of yourself the most.
That's what I'm saying. Is you
And that
bring it up a
barista,
lot.
that barista at Starbucks makes fun of you. The one who said
The one
you
that called you
like
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that was a
That
dude.
one. That one's rough.
He was very high.
But you were the one that you're always like, my haircut looks like this. My haircut looks like this.
You know why? I liked it at first, but now I'm in the awkward phase.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I'm in the awkward. I need to get a haircut. real
I'm in the
bad.
awkward phase.
Guys, I'm okay that I look like the berries and cream guy. That makes me laugh. Ha ha ha
He's a
ha.
legend.
Yeah, he is a legend.
He's pretty dope.
I would say when the guy called me Adam Sandler, that was a hard pill
That's
to
pretty
swallow.
rough. That
and then
is-
he said Cat in the Hat at the end.
and that made it better.
Someone said I look like
No.
somebody. I don't remember.
Chris
No, with,
Kattan.
I know, but with this haircut
Oh.
recently, someone here said I looked like. Not
Me.
remembering
Don't
it.
know. I really don't know.
How's your mustache doing?
It's doing pretty good. Yeah, it's also in an awkward phase.
What's going on in your pocket?
But
Oh,
for those listening, I have a little tiny comb, and I'm combing
Oh my god.
my mustache.
Shane, please.
I hope you listening are laughing harder than us seeing it.
Got
I
got
have
Amanda.
to stay strong.
You know
Here's
what's
the
insane?
Thing.
You know
I'm
what's insane?
losing so hard.
This is a joke, but it's also not.
No, it's not.
It does not look like a joke.
You didn't buy that for real.
I didn't buy it. It was a gift.
Who
Was it-
gifted
was
you
it
that?
A birthday gift.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's
I love you,
so
Haley.
fun.
You're
Really
learning.
great. It really.
Can you use it on your hair now? Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get stuck, and you're gonna lose some of the legs.
Some of the leg.
Oh, that's good.
That's cute.
Now it's stuck in his hair if you're listening.
No, it's not stuck. I just left it there. It's but sort of a mustache. It's for mustache hairs are
Is
different
it
than
really
the hairs on my
smart to
head.
brush your hair and then brush your stash? You don't know what's
Do you
in
think
your hair.
what do you think?
You don't fucking know.
Lice.
It's
I
like,
do not have lice.
do you guys wipe front to back to front?
Depends on if I took a poop or not.
Depends if I took a poop or not.
I'm only capable of one direction.
That's true.
Good band.
Good band.
So
Now,
Okay.
Angela,
Yeah. See if I have any hogs in
know,
the can here.
we started this off with reading iCarly, and
Oh no.
you know, that was my first job I booked out here.
Yeah.
My first time with a studio. It wasn't a studio audience because Nickelodeon does like a weird thing where it's just the crew laughing. But I
That's
know
weird.
your first job was Two Broke Girls,
Yeah.
which is so cool. Someone also pointed that out. Like our fans really love to like share that stuff on Twitter, and I see those images and everything.
Coding overloaded.
And,
That's not good. Uh-oh.
For one, I have a
Shit.
question. When you were on Two Broke Girls, was it tough to determine which one was the blonde one and which one was the talented one?
Do you want to say that one more time?
No, because it's not gonna make you laugh.
No, but I think it might make you laugh if you say it one more
I'm
time.
not gonna say it. But anyways, I have the script. I have the sides from the audition because I auditioned for
I
the same
didn't know
role.
he was doing any of this.
I auditioned for the same role back in the day, back in 2012.
For hipster number 2?
Yeah, for
Not hipster number 2.
So would you mind reading that?
Oh my God. Okay, you're bringing me on again, and I'm coming with a book.
I told
I
you
know,
guys
I know.
that you could prepare stuff.
I know.
I brought my journals and I couldn't.
You brought your journals, and then we
We're
both
gonna-
talked about it, and I was like, we're saving that for a different episode.
Correct.
Amanda
Okay,
has some
yeah.
insane journals from when she was a teenager.
Okay, sure. But I know, but I'm coming back with vengeance.
Wait, read the thing.
No, that comes later. Interior diner day. Two broke girls are busy working shifts and saying whatever dumb shit people like to eat up on network television.
Laughed.
Let's go to Lapia.
Laughed.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh, I have some stories after this that are going to make you
Yeah,
shit your
let's
pants.
frickin' see it.
Have you ever laughed so hard that you queefed your armpit?
I can't.
Queef your armpit.
I'm losing it now.
Armpit?
I don't know.
Remember when people used to...
Yeah, Bart Simpson.
Hipster number 2, who canonically is played by Angela Giratani. You spelled my last name right. Good job, idiot.
Originally, I wrote it as Angela Giratanya Harding, and I changed it.
God.
One
I
thing
really
you have to
have to
let
say
me,
something.
I love a Tanya Harding joke.
Why?
I think you guys can.
She
relate.
hurt someone's leg and career.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Take that back.
I'm just saying shit. That got me. What? You take that back.
You getting him?
I don't know.
And I got her.
Yeah, I said you can queef out of your armpit. I'm saying shit too. But yeah.
Why are you guys in competition?
Because we're trying to make each other laugh.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, because you just lose so bad this
Shut up.
game.
You're at
Shut up,
19
idiots.
points.
Okay, hipster number 2 is canonically played by Angela Giratani. Hipster number 2. Does anyone know where we can get a
is
coffee?
going on?
Hipster number 2 then dies and is never seen again. The watermark says, and that's what I call that bitch.
And that's what I call that bitch. That made me cry. Hey, what was that?
Sorry, I dropped my pen.
That's what I'm saying is maybe when I'm put on the spot, I like freak out. But like when I'm playing, I can make you laugh. But when I'm put on the spot, I'm gonna come back with vengeance. That's what I call that bitch. So in
That's
that
what I call
show,
that bitch.
in that cold open, I say my line is it was my first like television gig ever,
Yeah.
and I say there's nothing wrong with your vagina. I think your vagina's awesome.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
Is that the only line you had for the audition?
Yeah,
Holy shit. Those are the
And-
hardest auditions.
yeah.
One-liners.
You have one line. So much harder than like a full-on crying scene and monologue.
Oh, yeah.
The hardest shit is when your one line is just like, sorry, I can't let you in.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I love those
supposed
one-liners.
to-
No,
What's to do?
and they're really hard when you're on set because they say like even the triangle player in the orchestra is the most nervous because when you have the least work. When I'm on set and I have one job, one line, you're like, don't fuck it up. Versus when you have like a lot of work
Yeah.
or like a lot of lines,
Yeah, you feel like
You're like,
that's
you
one of
Yeah,
those-
can't be here anymore. Get out.
and you're like in your head.
Being a guest star is, I'm not even trying to make you laugh. Being a guest star is some of the highest pressure
Yeah.
ever in acting because you come into a completely brand new set for yourself, but everyone there knows each other so well. They're a fucking family.
Yeah.
They have this rapport. There's inside jokes flying that you don't understand any of them, but you have a job to do. And if you mess up, it's like, oh my God, I'm halting
No,
this
so
production.
insane.
They all know how to do this thing.
Yeah.
They're doing this every week. I come in here.
I
Yes.
feel like the hardest job though is the background actors because if you watch them, they are really working
Oh,
very,
so-
very, very hard.
I love
They are working.
They're working.
Sometimes all I'll do is watch the background actors because I'm like, what's the
They
Spider-Man
really
one?
get into it. Oh my God, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. It's true. They're using
Not the
it.
Spider-Man.
No, it's doing the bit. Oh my God, Spider-Man.
Okay.
But anyway, they said,
Badass.
I guess in the first cold opening, this is just a fun fact I learned. I guess season 1, I guess they got a lot of flack for like using too much vagina, the word vagina. So then season 2, they were like, it's the top of the cold open season 2. Let's use the word vagina as many times as we can.
That's awesome.
So
I never actually watched an episode of Two Broke Girls.
you're just talking shit.
I'm just talking shit. I've never actually seen an episode of it. I'll be
It's fun.
I mean, honestly, same.
you know, no hate.
It's fun.
Can I keep all this? Those scripts?
Sure, you can.
Fishing
I will not.
forever. Got fishing all
I have to
night.
stay really strong.
Okay, guys, what are we looking at here?
You need to throw some fire our way, Amanda, because
Yeah.
you are.
I do think we
you are-
kind of got you back in the game.
Actually, Amanda, you are only 2 points behind Angela,
That's because you bullied me this whole time.
Motherfucker.
and I'm a few points ahead of.
You came with a target on my back.
Amanda talks up how much you won't laugh at things, like that you have the ability to not laugh.
Yeah.
She goes to another place. She goes into like a portal and she'll go.
Yeah, and I could, but this was unheard of. It's
Yeah.
just-
So I pulled out all the stops. I mean, not even all the stops. I could have done more. I thought about writing more.
Okay, here's one.
Okay.
I
So,
have to have booked more.
so my sister started dating.
Booked a lot.
Shut up. So my sister started dating an Irishman when I was a kid, like a teenager, and they're married now. But when they started dating, she started getting an Irish brogue all the time. She'd be like,
A what?
an Irish brogue. So she'd be like, oh, so good. Like we went and I'm f***ing up this Irish brogue right now. But she'd be like, what's Irish? Eugene Daly. Hold on, let me find it.
What is happening right now?
So she'd get an Irish brogue. She'd be like, oh yeah, well, we went out and we went to get some coffee and we parked the car. My sister from Boston. And I was like,
That's pretty cool.
and she'd be like, oh yeah, it was so nice. Like we did this really fun thing. Like it was really good. And I'd be like,
I have a friend like this that happened.
yeah. So so I got her for Christmas Banaka spray to help her improve her Irish accent, and she was like just beginning to date. She didn't forgive me until last year.
Whoa.
So about 20 years. She was like, "F you, Amanda."
Whoa.
Why'd you get this? And it's called Banaka spray to help you improve your Irish accent.
I don't understand how. Is it? It's a joke gift, like
Yeah, what is it? I don't get it.
Baraka spray.
This one didn't work out. This is real. This is real. It's called Banaka spray.
It makes you feel better. Sushi burrito really kills.
Sushi burrito fucking
Guys,
annihilated.
shut up.
Like, you were
Annihilated.
really, you were,
So-
that was your moment.
Thanks, guys.
You were Joe
Banaka
Montana
spray.
for a
Banaka
second.
We're Joe fucking Montana.
Banaka spray is it's to help freshen your breath.
Yeah.
But they had a joke store, really fun, cool, very cool joke store that said help improve your Irish accent, and that's what I gave her for Christmas.
Huh.
And it really disrupted our
That sounds like it
sisterhood.
really
Yeah.
destroyed things for a while. Yeah.
Trying to find
Um,
one.
I guess Angela and I have really sad
I'm
stories.
gonna definitely get a pack of that joke gum that shocks you.
That
I'm
joke
gonna
gum.
start offering that around the.
Whoa.
office. Also, could you not slam
Yeah,
stuff
could you
on the
not?
table
Oh
so
my god,
much,
I'm
Amanda?
so sorry, Greg.
Greg is so. You know who's not,
Greg.
you know who's not laughing? Greg. Greg.
No, I got him once. I heard something that I got
No,
him.
Greg is laughing.
He was laughing at
because you're not
something else.
slamming your hands on the table.
Okay, I'm gonna
You're not
find some video
stomp
that's gonna
over
slay
here.
you bitches. It's gonna take you guys.
Not-
Has anyone ever seen Stomp the Musical?
Yeah, I used to be in it.
You what?
No, see, if I got points for every time I made you guys shocked, then I'd win.
Oh, you'd be crushing it.
Yeah.
You're shocking us nonstop. I would believe you were.
But that's
in
not comedy. It's not shocked.
I would believe
Do you ever
you.
think you're a fake comedian? Sometimes I think I'm a misogynist.
What is happening? What? That was several accusations in a row.
Didn't get
Oh,
Amanda.
this is laughter.
No, it just went.
Oh, she laughed. Well, you are a misogynist, for sure.
Don't say that. Got him.
That was good. That was good. Holy
So
crap.
close to finding this.
Okay.
I'd freaking
But
murder
Jane
you.
is, Angela is a misogynist.
Don't you? You can't say that. I'm not.
Angela's a misogynist. Men are so much funnier than women. Like, women suck ass. They do.
And if you laugh at that, bro,
I can't
Women
laugh at that.
suck
Dude.
ass.
Well, see, if I laugh at
You
it,
ever-
if I
you
laugh
ever
at it, if I laugh at that, it means I'm not taking it seriously, right? So
do you ever
No.
just feel that way sometimes?
no.
Do you ever
I
just? Do you ever just?
genuinely really
Do you ever
take
just take a
horrifying.
shit and you're like, while you're taking a shit, you're like, God.
You ever take a poop and be like, wow, that's long.
Why
It's
do you
like
think-
the
Do you ever
longest
take a
length of
poop?
my arm.
Why do you both think that poop jokes are what's going to get me?
No,
Make me laugh with
Have
so
you
many
ever,
other
okay,
things.
no,
and
no.
it's been from here to here, this
No,
size,
come on.
and you've
No,
taken a
are you
picture
ever
of
are
it?
you ever just cutting onions or chives or like baking your cookies and you're
Making
like,
your cookies.
he loves to bake. I bake cookies and then you're like, God.
Your cookies suck, honestly.
That you got yourself with that.
Your cookies.
Oh, he's pissed now.
Shane, your cookies have never been good. You bring them in the office, and
think
people
I'm
go,
gonna laugh at
people
this?
go,
Him?
people go, you gotta try Shane's cookies.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a warfield now.
Listen, I thought that would get Shane, but I guess meanness doesn't work.
No. No.
Your cookies are great.
I know.
Remember when Paul McCartney came in and was like, the British are coming, the British are coming? When, do you think he was like, do you think,
Did you say Paul McCartney?
I have like a setup and I have nowhere to land with this. Do
go.
you think he was like,
It's okay.
I can't play this game. It fucks me up. It fucks me up, turns me around, it gets in my
See,
head.
that's the thing is TNTL does get in your
Oh,
head,
I
and I totally get it.
I think you guys are both. You're both just have fun. You know. Like,
I'm having a blast. I'm just trying to think of poop.
it doesn't
fart.
matter.
No, see,
We established that whoever wins this gets a $20 gift card to wherever they want.
but you
Where
didn't
would-
even get it okayed.
Well, it's fine.
Mine's gonna be to Target.
I want it for Tilly's.
Tilly's.
The fuck is Tilly's?
Tilly's. What are you gonna get at Tilly's?
That's the funniest story I could have picked.
You're laughing.
That's laughter. That counts as laughter. I'm so sorry.
I want to get it for Target or Talbot's. I get a nice jacket at
Yankee
Chico's.
Candle Company.
They're going out of business,
Oh no.
and also I think their candles,
They suck. The Yankee Candle Company was always bad.
yeah, too smelly.
Too smelly.
What's the one, the Beyond one? The store?
Bed Bath and
Not
Beyond.
Beyond, no, the one with the other bees. The blue one.
What? There's another place with Beyond in it.
Not Beyond, but it's blue.
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah. Okay. $20 gift card to Bath and Body Works is not bad.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
$20 gift card to McDonald's. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's 5 Happy Meals or 4 Happy Meals. I don't know. They keep raising it.
Del Taco.
No.
That's
not
good.
a Del Taco.
How many times are you getting Happy Meals, dude?
Just saying, you could get 4 Happy Meals. You could spread that amongst your friends. You all have a Happy Meal. How awesome is that?
Shane
Can't
is
find
fucking
this.
Happy
Happy Meal's a
Meals.
nice appetizer.
To
Okay.
what?
I used to make videos.
Dinner?
To a toy.
I used to make videos for my.
Watch
that!
Oh, that's so funny. That's so
A Happy
funny.
Meal is a great appetizer. To a toy. To a toy. To a toy.
I'm smiling.
A Happy Meal is a great appetizer. To
Dude,
a
I'm
toy.
not laughing at that.
Come on, saying that a Happy Meal is an appetizer to the toy is so funny.
That is really funny on paper. Like, it's fun. It's like a funny joke.
Okay.
It's not gonna make me giggle. Okay, I used to make videos for
Wow.
myself after the gym. I would feel so good about the gym.
Oh wow, we're getting vulnerable
Yeah,
here.
I would feel so good about it, and I would want to remind myself about how good I felt about after the gym. But these workouts, it was like HIIT workouts, and they were too intense. And now I watch back at these videos, and I was like, I was not well.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Just go. I'm telling you. Worth it. Go.
Holy
Why are you not showing me?
shit.
Hey, go to the gym. I swear to God. Go. This is me from the other side. Go to the gym. It feels good, but I know it doesn't now. Go.
I would
I have so many of
never.
these saved on my phone.
Hey, go to the gym. Go to the gym. It feels really
Rocky,
good.
go to the gym,
You
Rocky.
gotta go to the gym. Go to the gym. It feels so good. I know it doesn't. I know you think the opposite. It's gonna feel good. I swear to God.
I saved all these for myself to watch.
How many do you have?
A bunch.
Holy shit.
Go to the gym. I'm telling you right now, I know you feel so
I always love how you have your mask down so you look like Abe Lincoln
good.
motivating you.
So good. In an hour, you're gonna feel so good.
Go to the gym. Go to the gym. You feel so good. Go to the
My face
gym.
is so
You're gonna
red
feel
in
so
the face.
good.
I'm like, go to the gym.
You sound like I don't even know. Go to the gym. You're gonna feel so good. Yo, better go to the gym.
Do you ever do the thing where you've already set up the like responses. So you're watching the video and you're like, but I have so much work to do. And then in the video you go, I know you're gonna say you got so much work to do.
Yep.
But just do
Yep.
what you gotta do. And
Oh, I
go to
have
the
so
gym.
many notes in my app. Notes in my. I know you had that with Tommy, but I have like lists that are talking to myself where I'm like, I know you want another drink. Don't fucking do it.
Fucking Mr. Q.
Or I'm like, that's real. But it was like, I know you're gonna want like Postmates when you get home. Don't do it.
his ass polluting
It's gonna
everywhere.
feel so good. Go to the gym.
Go to
It
the
feels
gym.
so good.
It's gonna feel so good.
But that high you get from when you get back from
It's
the gym,
great. The endorphin
you want to
rush is
remember
awesome.
that.
Yeah, man.
I love the gym.
I love Jim.
We're giggling
From
up a
The
storm
Office.
over here.
Oh, I love Jim.
Oh, I love Jim.
Can you guys crack
When
your
he's like-
elbows?
Pam,
Can you guys crack your elbows?
Pam,
Sorry, what?
Pam,
That's come on. He never says
Oh, it's
that.
He goes-
spooky.
Pam.
Pam.
I guess that's what happens
Pam,
when I
can I
don't
go
check the
outside for a
fucking
second?
weather.
This
Oh,
is how
I'm
you
too
crack
much
your
in my
elbow.
pockets. Okay.
You literally didn't do it at all. Whoa. I can't do that at all.
All right.
I can't. I'm not capable.
All right.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Guys, I think I'm gonna win this.
How many points are you at?
So let's see really quick. So I have 13 points. You have 17.
Shit.
Amanda, you are at 21.
You don't know.
13 to 17. We could do this. It's just.
4 times. You just have to make me laugh 4 times.
Can you put the fart machine remote in the middle?
You just took it? Look at her.
Yeah, ready? So the pod can hear. I'll do it with a little sound. Honey?
Yeah, babe.
This is the worst content we've ever made on this show.
No, yeah, we can't do
Babe.
this.
By far.
You can't do this.
Babe. Babe, I don't feel good.
You can't do this.
Does that get you?
Babe.
Oh
Babe, I really don't feel good. I don't feel good.
We can't.
You can't do that.
We cannot keep doing this. Amanda, you're about to make yourself laugh.
Babe.
You can't do that.
You can't
Babe,
stop.
You have to stop.
I really
Amanda.
don't feel good.
I really love the new sign, you guys.
Thank you so
does
much.
Does she dance? Does she sing? Does she do a little fling?
Guys,
Mine was going to kill.
I'm-
I would have had him on the sick girl.
I am-
He literally said this is the worst content we've ever made on
and
the
you
show.
that's what you do. You keep going.
when
harder.
someone says this is the worst they've ever seen on the show,
Babe, I don't feel
don't go back, Amanda.
and she got herself.
She got herself.
You know, it's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's just the deal.
Listen,
Here's the thing about TNTL. It opens up a portal of ideas. That's really all it is.
I really, it's my favorite thing during the audition for Smosh. It was my favorite thing.
You had to do
Killed it.
TNTL?
Yeah.
Killed it.
And
Are you serious? That's
yeah,
intense.
It's my favorite thing. I'm trying to pitch TNTL laser tag. Let's go.
Okay, you got me.
And what do
Okay,
you think,
fine. I
guys?
guess sick girl doesn't work.
What is T-
what is TNTL laser tag?
Why don't you just think about it? What
No,
about
no, no, no,
TNTL
no, no,
eat or
you-
eat it?
If you pitch it, no.
What about
you
you
did it too
pitch
quick.
it?
You did
What
it
If you
about-
pitch it, you have to explain
What
it.
about TNTL chapter books?
What? You got Amanda. Way to go. You got Amanda.
Okay.
Okay.
What about TNTL parade?
Stop.
You can't say it and then fart. It has to be a surprise. Everybody knows a fart.
You have to be
has
surprised with a fart.
surprise.
Sometimes
So upset. Oh my
that fart
god.
machine gives you a little treat.
Sometimes it's literally God. Sometimes
Marnie.
God goes, let me make it sound good.
About
That
this random
fart
social
Oh
media
no,
piece of
now
shit.
he's entering silly. Oh shit.
What's great about that fart
Sorry, Des.
machine is it'll go and then
Fine,
it'll
fine.
stop and then it'll come in hot. Like,
Fine.
Breathe.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. The fart machine has no effect on me anymore.
Oh, whoa. That's
What
your
is-
soundbite.
What are you doing?
That's your soundbite, producers. The fart machine has no effect on me anymore. Now I'm clicking. I'm
Hey,
clicking and
I have to
sticking.
fart.
Now you're imagining
Are
a
you
fart sound.
genuinely trying?
I have to fart.
Are you genuinely
Yeah, let's
trying?
actually try.
Babe, I
No, I'm not going to genuinely try to fart on here.
Babe,
Stop
I
it.
have
This
to-
is so
I
weird.
have to fart.
What is happening?
We're so close. We only need like 2 more points, and then we're fucking solid.
Yeah, but if you make yourselves laugh in the process.
No.
No, wait, watch this.
Literally,
Watch this.
Don't
Watch
overdo
this.
it. Don't overdo it. We have to rest it.
You've been overdoing it.
Eat it or yeet it. Try not to laugh.
Oh, right. Everyone's at the bar.
We're getting so
you
close.
need
We're
to
getting so
pitch
close.
the idea. You need
Okay.
to actually tell me what
Yeah.
that idea is.
Okay, so I think it's honestly, laser tag, eat it or yeet it. I think is great.
What does that
I think
mean?
we're running around and we have
Running
laser
around
tag.
with
Okay.
Laser tag. Okay, this is a budget of 20,000.
No. Okay, we do fucking game stuff all the time with guns, with laser tags.
But we're not. It's not running
So-
around. How is Brendan
we're
supposed to film it?
So don't. You gotta be careful. We can't overdo it. Don't.
You've already overdone it. Has it really?
We
I'm
have like a
desensitized.
minute left, and we're so
I'm
close to winning.
desensitized.
Shit.
Really
Shit.
quick, you're at
Shit.
17.
Shit.
I
How many
am
do you have?
I am at 14.
Funniest
You need to make
fart
me laugh.
ever.
No, that's a laugh for Angela.
I didn't laugh. That was
Go,
Amanda.
girl.
She wasn't laughing just then?
No,
Wait,
that was me.
shh.
Okay. Guys, come on.
Guys, what makes you really, really laugh? Is it farts? Or is it telling stories? Or is it putting your whole fist in someone's juice? Let us know in the comments.
Look,
Oh, he's on my fucking IMDb. You need to put him down like a dog.
You should go on my IMDb and see how many student films I did.
how was
Don't you fucking dare.
how
Don't
was,
you fucking dare. Why don't we do?
Okay, it doesn't work if you do farts on your YouTube and I do farts.
I think we just needed a variety of farts because he knows the machine.
you were on ABC Discovers?
You just said
The
fryer.
showcase, yeah.
Yeah, how
Bro,
that
you
show?
could-
Why don't we just read all my credits to these fart sounds, and we'll see who dies first.
What's your
Why do you keep having a weird accent? You keep going,
We'll see.
farts.
Farts. Got it. Counts. Counts for me. Counts for me. Yeah.
all of us?
Yeah.
Guys, I think
Yeah. You gotta call it.
I think we got to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call
Just
it.
call it. I just know that we almost got you.
Let's call it.
You didn't almost get me.
Yeah, we almost tied you and me.
We almost tied.
Whoa.
Okay,
That
which one?
sounded like a boot going through wood.
I did do the ABC Discover showcase. Thank you very much.
All right, put the fart machine down.
How
Okay.
do you kill a man?
Sorry, that was
Pierre?
like it's like giving a
God.
baby a bottle.
So, I am clearly the loser
Yeah.
with how many points?
You had 26 points.
Okay,
Gunther says
and
Angela, you had 18, and I had 12. I had 15.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
so
was pretty close, but you guys did team up and try to.
we became allies. So Shane is the winner.
I'm the winner.
So he gets $20, hopefully, to his choice,
Yeah, gosh.
which is where?
We have to stop it.
We gotta stop it.
Never.
No, you have to. You have to.
I don't know. I'm probably like I don't freaking know.
Interesting.
Freaking Buca de Beppo.
Why?
Yeah, you get a nice lasagna.
$20. Nice.
For $20?
$20.
Go to the gym.
Honey, go to Target. You can get
Lasagna.
fucking candles forever.
Honestly, no. You're probably getting 2
You're
candles.
getting
tops.
2 candles tops.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
better than lasagna.
All right. Are we officially calling it?
Guys,
Yes.
this was so fun. Sorry it got dirty.
It did get dirty.
Did it?
It just got farty.
Yeah, it just got really farty.
Way to go.
You brought the fart machine.
I brought the fart machine.
yeah,
I
that's-
also brought scripts.
I'm declaring a rematch if people want it, and I will.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
Let's plan a rematch.
Yeah.
And it'll be I'm not gonna take this gift card. It'll be a $40 gift card next time.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right, that's
freaking
fine.
do it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because I
So
feel
rematch.
so confident that I'll win next time too.
Oh yeah.
Then we
and-
all have to bring in something.
And
Bring in a lot.
I think what happened to me today is I did a lot of surprise laughs where when I saw like the name Josie, right? Like I saw surprises,
Yeah.
I laughed.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna come to kill. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm gonna like
Okay.
And I laughed at the things that
You
every
said.
American laughs at.
No, you
Their
laughed-
own jokes and farts. And that makes me a good person. Relatable.
Amanda loves Ohio comedy. Anyways,
Ohio comedy.
I don't know.
You were
Just
the one that
Midwest.
said donuts. What was your donuts joke?
I said, did people ever return the donuts after they'd used them?
Okay.
So
So thank you guys for having me. This is so fun, and I can't wait for a rematch because I'm declaring it.
Yeah, guys, we're going to have a rematch with Angela Giordani.
that's right. Angela Tanya Harding will be back, and we will do a rematch of this. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you laughed because you were allowed to this whole time. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys don't do that thing anymore where you ask me a question, you say wrong answer?
Yeah, you know.
What's your favorite plant?
Yeah. What's your favorite plant?
A succulent.
That's not.
That's
like
stupid,
a
and it's
whole
not.
genre.
Wrong answer.
That's wrong. Welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shane.
Oops.
And I'm Amanda.
Mm, honestly, I'm feeling kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna end stream early. I'm gonna probably finish up this day real quick, and then I will definitely head off for the night. So let's do this real quick. At least in the sense that I kind of want to see if I can get more moss and greeneries for my little furry animal friends. As I fight my way to the fucking wizard. Hi, wizard. Thanks, homie. You need that grass. It's fine.